What is up, you
Mm.
guys? It's Jay the Great here with Jay Talks. Actually, episode 10. We're in double digits now.
Oh
We're with
shit! Hell
our
yeah!
with
Let's do
a
this.
recurring guest of honor, Wildcat. Obviously, John's not here,
Yay!
so this isn't a J and J podcast. John, you gotta get it
I'm,
together, man.
I'm Jay
But
too. My name's Jonas.
well, we
So it
could.
can't be
Well,
that.
oh yeah, we could do that still.
Yeah, it's still Triple J.
But
I'm gonna change the name soon.
yeah, I took a little break from podcasting last week, but hey, we're back.
We're
I
back.
was yeah, and I guess before we start, we're gonna start the same way. Always asking how you been,
Oh, it's
Wildcat.
been great. Again, it's been an exhausting week.
Oh yeah.
We're back, and I guess we're almost gonna be back. I'm kind of back in normal mode, I guess, because before, like, I just never really got back into like myself. I wasn't
Yeah,
out of shape, but like now the gyms are opening up,
feels good.
and it feels good. It feels
Yeah,
fantastic. I'll tell you that much. We're doing
yeah,
great.
yeah. I started going back to the gym too on
Hmm.
Monday. I'm really sore. 'Cause my body probably just isn't used to it now. Right now, I'm like sore as hell like everywhere
Yeah.
because of the gym. But I did chest day Monday, leg day Tuesday. Yesterday I actually didn't go. I just did like little thing here like abs and that's it. And then today I went this morning and did arms, and it feels good. I just feel good working out.
I think the
Um,
main thing what's going on with like with being back in shape is like you actually feel like how much you put on weight since the quarantine, but
yeah, no, everyone's just quarantine weight, man. Like, damn.
quarantine diet, so I call
I
it.
know. There's actually two sides that I've seen. People that like don't have a gym that gain weight, and there's actually other
Yeah.
people that have lost weight that from quarantine. Like, I don't know, like maybe they get more motivated. I don't know how that works, but that was definitely was not me. So
I
I
mean, I was doing
wasn't.
a little bit of insanity while I was in quarantine, but I kind of
Oh
got
yeah.
bored of it.
Oh, Sandy.
Insanity was good, but like, oh god, it's like you don't feel like you're at the gym, like you're just working out at home, which is
I
like
know. Oh, Insanity. Yeah, I've seen that Insanity. My parents used to have it like a long time ago, and I tried it when I was young. I was like 12.
yeah, a
I
lot of
tried
people
it.
did it when they were young, but then Sean T apparently he's doing other exercises now. Like he had
Yeah,
this
he has
one
like some hip hop abs and stuff
the I
like that.
remember that shit.
Yeah, I remember that shit, man. He did some weird shit.
It's good. I
Yeah,
follow him on Twitter, but
he's
on
cool. Yeah,
Instagram, yeah,
yeah, I
cool
follow
guy.
him too. He's a cool dude. But I guess since it's just you and me, we could actually talk about our YouTube journey. So how's YouTube been
It's
lately?
for me right now. It's been on the up and down lately. Sometimes I get a good video, sometimes I get a bad video. I mean, like I said, I'm still a small channel. I consider
Uh-huh.
myself small because like I'm still I'm at I just hit 1350 I think yesterday, but I went up today.
Yeah. Okay.
Again, it's like I'm not. I love how I'm trying my best like to figure out okay what videos are gonna hit, what videos are not gonna hit. So you have to. I always like
Uh
like
huh.
to switch up the content just a bit, which is good.
Yeah.
I prefer switching up content than doing the same one because if I do the same one, that's all I'm gonna be known for, to doing those type of
True.
content.
Yeah.
Which is that has happened. I started doing reaction videos. Before I
Mm.
was doing like all sorts of videos, like
Yeah.
reaction videos, music videos and all that stuff, and it just hit back forward, back forward, back forward, which was working. I whatever video I hit is what I hit with.
Yeah.
I switched up to like doing more animated shows and like actual TV shows because that's what people enjoyed. I
Uh-huh.
did that and it really worked for the most part.
Mm.
However, I think one thing that really hit me was all these new shows were popping up on websites and stuff. So I started doing those. But then as time really kind of got the same, like I want to try different things. So I went back
Yeah.
doing music, and music's actually pretty much working again. So I might switch up content just a bit and
Yeah.
go from
Music's always
there.
cool. Yeah.
And yeah, because right now my view count is I'm back in the hundreds. Used to be I used to hit like 1K on videos,
Oh
but
yeah, I
like
saw that, man. Like
it's
some of
a
them
it's
pop.
again it's a hit or miss video. Like you have to just
Yeah.
like just roll with it. And
Yeah.
I
Like.
think the most part I took from this is like I'm not trying to worry about the views as much
Uh
and the
huh.
subscribers. I think the best thing I have to work on is content, and I improve it almost every day. I think improving, even when I do well in a video, I feel like I always look back on it like shit. I could have done this. I could have done better, and I
Oh
always just
yeah.
improve to do the next video better. But yeah,
Yeah, me too. Like I like with my YouTube, I've been experimenting too. Like this week, I dropped a reaction. Then I dropped yesterday. I dropped a gaming, and then today I'm gonna drop this. I'm doing the same thing. I'm like experimenting. I did like on I think it was Monday. I dropped it. I did like
yeah,
a
I
kind of like a
saw it.
special reaction where I'm like I literally put myself in
I
the
saw
dark. Yeah, I was
I
actually
saw it.
scared too. I
That
was
shit
like,
is like, oh god, dude. That I was like, dude, I want to do those type of videos, but I gotta get a good setup. Like, I'm
yeah,
using my PC right now, which I
uh,
think is a good. It's good. But yeah, those I saw a little what the fuck, turn off the
Like,
lights and shit.
yeah, I literally did it on purpose just for a reaction, and it got okay views from my channel, like 50 or something like that. That's
You
not
gotta do like
bad.
those 3 a.m. challenges.
Oh shit, yeah,
Yes,
3 a.m.
please,
before
that
it.
would be sick.
Oh man, I might do that just for the views, man. I'm a
Do it for
suffer,
the
but
do
it
it for
wasn't
the
even the video. The video wasn't even bad. I was anticipating fucking
mhm.
jump scare because there was like a part where it was like black screen. I was like, oh fuck, but nothing happened, and I was like
Yeah,
wasting my time. But yeah, I did like a little poll few days ago, like what videos people want. So
yeah,
most people said gaming, and that's why I did gaming. And then they
yeah.
said live reactions, which the hard thing about that, I can only do that when there's like a fight.
Live
But
reactions are like that's yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
think
have to do one next Saturday because that's when Usman versus Burns. I
oh
could do one.
yes, that fight I cannot wait to
Yeah,
see.
I'm definitely doing live reaction then.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and then Stipe versus DC the month after. I'm planning a
Hmm.
live reaction. But as far as like views, yeah, I need to stop caring so much about the views too.
I
I'm trying
know.
to evolve as like an editor too. Like, if you watch my old videos, my editing's fucking awful. It's just straight up posting.
Yeah.
But
Most people start in the beginning how it is. Like, trust me, I was the same way. Like, I just didn't know how to properly edit, and then as
yeah,
time got better, I got better.
like
I'm trying to
this
switch up content. Yeah.
Yeah, like this gaming video, I made sure to put in like music in the background because I know it's
Mhm.
boring when all I hear is just quiet. I mean,
Yeah.
so I put in a little soundtrack, and yeah, I'm just trying to evolve. As far
Hmm.
as YouTube, I'm going up slowly. I wish I could go up faster, but it's the way it is. But
Yeah, because I mean, we're not. I mean, this is like. I mean, to be a YouTuber nowadays, you have to have like a good following. And the good thing about me was like, trust me, when I first started, this was I think it was probably before I met you,
uh,
back in like 2016, 2015. I was just doing straight up like voiceover work for people like comic book dubs or whatever, some sort of gigs.
oh yeah,
And I was hitting maybe one subscriber a day, and I hated that, and it really
yeah,
bothered me.
slow.
And I tell people, hey, check out my channel and shit. People would just look at it, they'd be like,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
cool, it's cool, it's cool. Like, it's all right, but like I don't know if I'm gonna be wanting to watch like and I understand that's people's perspective. Is like we're not like the big YouTubers. And I can tell you, even the big YouTubers, they started out small. But a lot of these
Yeah,
new YouTubers, like they have a good setup, they have a good, mindset of I always write my shit down, what videos I'm gonna do this week or what videos I'm gonna do next week. Like your
yeah.
videos, I usually check them out, like the music ones. The top 10 ones were pretty good. The one we did like top 10 Drake songs. That
Oh
was
yeah,
that
that
one was
one.
good.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember I made that like my beginning of my YouTube. I made that shit. I was like,
Yeah,
fuck
I
it.
saw that,
Yeah.
and then like I was like, whoa, like holy shit, like and then I saw a couple of your videos, and that's how we met through Facebook. I remember that. I think it was
Oh yeah,
Facebook.
yeah.
Yeah,
Facebook.
that's
Yeah.
how we met. And then I
Uh-huh.
checked out your yeah, honestly you're dope.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
you too. Yeah, it's pretty
for the
cool.
most part, is just like YouTube has changed so much. Like, because if we're back like maybe 2010 YouTube, the golden years when
Oh yeah.
nobody cared, there was
Yeah.
no ads or like not too much monetization. Everything in that mindset was dead.
Yeah.
Now
It's dead
it's
now.
hard to be a YouTuber because you have to be entertaining, and people are switching up platforms now. Man, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But
The people that make pop these days, like the huge people, like I don't like. I'm not hating on them, but I don't see why they get so many views. Like someone like like that guy, Mr. Beast. Like all he posts is about money. He gets like millions. I'm like, I mean, I'm not taking credit away from him, but I'm like, why is he so big? I honestly don't get it.
I think,
People.
well, for the most part, I saw Mr. Beast before he did all these big extravagant like hits, like what was it, 24 hours in the water, or
Yeah.
20 was it, a million of those water beads in a pool. Before he was doing like I think worst intros ever,
Uh,
and then like he evolved from that, and then he actually did more, I think, content that people would love to watch and check out, which for the
yeah.
most part.
Yeah, like people like PewDiePie. That guy's just the king of YouTube with his 100 million subscribers. It's insane, man. But
Yeah, but I think with PewDiePie, he started out like doing all these like if you actually go back and watch his older content, like his type of content was like more stuff that kids would like, and
yeah,
then he evolved from that type of. He even said himself in an interview that he didn't like that type of content. He said it was too cringy. It wasn't, which that part I can agree with. That part I
uh,
think with him, I
oh, the
think
young him.
yeah, because like he was young. We all, and I think at that time people around the internet were just trying to find some way to get views up and all that stuff. But
Yeah,
even he said himself, he didn't care for the views. He just cared more about trying to make content, which I think that's the most important part.
That's
We
true.
live
Yeah.
in society where we focus so much on views, subscribers, and I was like that for a long time until I
Mm.
realized that like it's not gonna matter regardless. I think the best thing you have to work on is just trying to put out good content
Yeah,
and
that's true.
just do your research. Most people just do research. I research everything whenever I do my content, but
Yeah, like
I don't know.
yeah, I'm trying to just put out better quality shit. Like, was if it's something that I'd watch, I'm like, all right, would I watch this shit? But yeah, YouTube is I just maybe hope we were 10 years older. Maybe we would have started 10 years ago and it was better.
I was doing it for a while, but I just never really like fully developed myself into like being a YouTuber until like, recently because I just had like a lot of stuff that I had a lot of ideas and then I
Uh,
had a lot of stuff I wanted to do. Because
yeah.
I just graduated from I graduated from Cal State LA. I
Uh,
was devoting my time to college and then
mhm.
as when I finished, like, I knew in my head, like, okay, I got to figure out some way to kind of get myself proactive into like the filming industry or whatever. So I started
Uh,
doing more reaction and commentary videos to kind of get just some sort of buzz. And
yeah.
then, like, again, I don't know if I'm going to keep doing these videos for the rest of my life. I do want to keep doing videos that I enjoy and maybe reaction videos, but I want to step up my content just a bit. I
Yeah, me
feel like
too.
doing
Yeah.
reaction videos is like a cheap way because
Uh,
a lot of people are doing it,
yeah.
but I just gotta find ways to improve on it. So we'll see where it goes from here. I'm giving it about maybe a year, and I'm probably gonna start switching up content. But I'm gonna start doing it like soon,
Uh,
possibly doing more music and possibly more like actual comedy skits, and
yeah.
then we'll go from there. But
Yeah.
right now,
Skits.
I'm okay. Yeah.
Yeah, skits I did a couple like months ago, but
You did a freestyle. I saw that shit. That shit was
oh
funny.
yeah, yeah, the
I was
freestyle with
like,
Thomas.
yeah,
We got a lot better. We used to be. I mean, we're not rappers, but we used to be awful. Now we're like decent enough that I'll post it. I'm like, we're not that bad. But,
nah. It's trust me. I just and plus too, I just think we live so fast in YouTube. Is like YouTube back then was it was good. It was a good time. There was no a bunch of ads being demonetized,
oh yeah,
censored. There was freedom of speech wasn't censored.
yeah, I hated that
It's
now.
like everything is becoming more and more censored, and
Yeah,
that's the
yeah,
way we're living right now.
exactly.
And it's very hard, especially for people who are trying to make a living
Yeah,
through social media. It's very hard, but
you gotta be like you're like stepping on pins and needles,
yeah, just
man.
like I tell people every day, dude, people at my work are always asking because I've shown people my videos and they're
Uh,
like, bro, how'd you get 1,000 subscribers? And I'm like, just find shit that's entertaining and that you would want to do. I said you can be
yeah,
talking
exactly,
about makeup for all I care. You could
exactly.
be I told there's some people like the internet who like music. Like, bro, you like music? Yeah. What's your favorite band? Like, oh, I don't know, Green Day. Like, bro, become a Green Day. I don't know, commentary. Like, just talk about Green Day.
Exactly.
There's ways to find you. You just have to find what buzz and what doesn't buzz. And I
Yeah,
tell people today, there's people like who get mad like, oh, my videos got like 10 views. I'm all like, well, that's how it starts out. You start out with just small subs
yeah.
and then you build from that. And I said, oh, sorry, you have 10 views on one video. Like, you don't quit. I tell people all the time, dude, there was a time when I had no views like on
Me
one
too. Me
videos.
too. Like
Nobody watched it. And
nobody
I
would
try
watch my
to
shit.
you have to and I tell people too, like, bro, do you have it on this side? Do you have it on that? Like, bro, you have to find ways because a lot of times people who care more about the views rather than
Yeah,
just the growth, that's where they end up failing. You have to care more about the
yeah.
growth. Don't worry about everyone's first video in their time. I can remember my first video, like I look back on it like, bro, had like maybe 100 views, but I
Yeah.
didn't even care about that. I
Mm,
wanted to get more and I wanted to improve on it. I didn't care
yeah.
about one video. I just wanted to improve regardless. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you've been in that same boat as me as
Oh
well.
yeah. My first videos, man, I didn't get nothing. Fucking like 5 views, but yeah, I started because I just like I always liked YouTube. I watched YouTube all the time, like
Exactly. That's how people love it.
ESPN. I watch ESPN all day, podcasts all day. I'm like, why not try it myself? So I started last year, January, around there. That's when I really like started. I made a YouTube years ago because Thomas, my friend Thomas, started
Yeah.
like he started like our freshman year of high school. He was consistent. Now he's not because I guess life hit him. But
Yeah.
I started last year like consistently. Honestly, if he would have kept going, like since he started, he'd probably have like thousands by now. But
Yeah.
it is what it is. But yeah, that's YouTube. I guess this next topic, we're not
Go
gonna
ahead.
go too far since you didn't
Yeah,
finish the
yeah, yeah.
game.
I see what you're
Um,
talking.
yeah, The
But
Last of Us Two. Um,
uh
it was. I finished the game. I'm not gonna spoil it,
I
but
know,
yeah,
I think because but go ahead if you wanna. You don't have to
yeah.
spoil it, but just kind of what do you think of it so far? I'll
Um,
say my piece on it.
so I guess I should ask you how far have you gotten? Like you've gotten to
I've gotten to the part. Okay, so I saved which I'll give you this. Like I've gone past like oh my god, dude, I'll give you this. I was so mad, and I guess I should say spoiler alert. Like I was
Oh
so
yeah, doesn't
mad
matter.
when they got rid of Joel.
I was so pissed.
I was mad. I was like, dude, you led this game up to the point. Even like when E3 was announcing it like a couple
Exactly.
years ago,
2000
a
like
year ago, and
2016
like
and
it,
stuff.
it was like, bro, you're just gonna out and like axe him out of the game and not even he. Don't get me wrong, I think I haven't gone far in yet, but like I'm guessing you're gonna be playing. I'm getting him later in the game. I'm guessing, right?
That's
You're
what
gonna
I
be playing.
thought too. Exactly what I thought. Damn,
I
dude.
don't understand. Was like why Naughty Dog decided to make a revenge. This is like basically a revenge type of game.
Exactly.
How I'm interpreting it because
Exactly.
I've got to the part they asked Joel. I find out about the. I guess I'm at the. So I'm at the part where I'm in the jungle, I guess, or like I'm going to the next city to find out to go kill that one chick, Abby, I think is her name. I think in the game.
Oh, right there.
So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
still like in the middle. I haven't finished playing it yet because like again I'm trying to save it for the stream, and I think it's fair because like I want to kind of get finish up the game personally there, and
Mm.
then maybe I might play on my free time, but like I want to kind of just do it on the stream.
Yeah,
But
but
honestly, so far, in my opinion, I don't like this. I don't like
I
how it is.
yeah,
They
I
set it up to be. I mean, I thought they were gonna set it up like you start out as Joel and Ellie like when they're older, which
that's what
they
I thought too.
did in the beginning of the game.
Hmm.
But then like like then they axed them off, so then the whole game is just Ellie. Which
Yeah, I so I'm gonna say what about the whole. I'm not gonna spoil what happens, but
yeah.
I'm gonna say what they do. First of all, they killed Joel.
Yeah,
Right,
that's fucked up.
they what I don't like I think you played this part where you play as Abby like at the very
Mhm.
very very beginning. Like
Yeah,
I think they did that, and later on you're gonna play as her. I'm not gonna say what happens, but
yeah,
they're doing that to like forcing you to sympathize for her. I don't honestly. I never cared about it. Even at the end of the game, I
yeah.
don't give a shit if she died or not. But I didn't. I'm not gonna say if she died or not.
No,
But
I did.
I don't give a shit what happens to her.
Yeah.
They force you to play as her. Like they give you her story, like why she did what she did.
Hmm.
I still don't give a shit about her because we just met her. We knew Ellie and Joel from Last of Us One. We played all that story, went through all
Yeah, it
that shit
was.
with them. I love both of them. Like we all love both of them. So to kill them off and to force you to play, to force you to like the person who killed him, it's like
Mhm.
they kind of forced it too much. Is what I think. Like I don't like how they try to force that. Like
I think what Naughty Dog try to do with it because the problem is you can it's hard to top the first game because
oh
that
yeah,
game
really
is
really hard.
you can never top it and I understand
Yeah
how do you make a sequel to a game that was so good. Yeah,
yeah,
and I
it's
can
so
see
good.
why like I think Naughty Dog was so fixated on trying to like okay how are we going to tell a good story
Mm,
and they tried for the well from obviously I'm thinking like I haven't beaten the game yet but like I've
mm,
gotten the impression that when I'm gonna keep playing because I did if you I have seen some of the clips of when they premiered at E3 like some of the
yeah
stuff like they did show like I guess you're gonna be playing as Ellie taking down like I'm guessing the Fireflies the main group or goal I don't even know
yeah.
but I think for the most part they try to tell a story because if I'm feeling like it's gonna be a revenge type of story,
Oh
like
yeah.
two, yeah, because how I'm seeing it, and I don't know what's up with Abby. I don't know why, because I guess they didn't specify. From what I'm getting, I guess Joel did something to her.
Hmm.
I'll tell you what happened, but like, they
Yeah.
did something with Abby
Hmm.
that like I'm guessing they're gonna give. I'm gonna be like I wouldn't be surprised if I kind of think I know what happened.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say because I'm just gonna wait till I play the game,
Uh,
but that's probably why she killed Joel because I'm like, who the fuck is? I don't even know what hell this chick is. Like,
exactly.
and you're just gonna throw her in there. I felt like
Yeah. It's
maybe
really
they should have built her character up
exactly. Yeah.
and maybe not in the beginning, but put it like in the middle,
Yeah.
and then work your way up.
Yeah. They should have not forced it down your throat like that. Like what they did right by doing that is we hate her, and just like Ellie does. But what they did wrong is they try to after they do all that shit, they're trying to force us to like her. Like with all the stuff you do later on, I'm like, I don't like her. I don't care about her.
Yeah,
But
I
I
think
think
what I don't think too is like, what they should have done personally. They should have started off with Joel and Ellie as from the previous game. Like start them off as like when they're younger, and
yeah.
then work their way up. And then because they kept, I'm guessing from what I've been told is like, because I haven't been told the whole game. I just my friends been
Hmm.
playing it. They've been trying to spoil. Like, nah, man, don't tell me.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing is like they start them off as adults,
Hmm.
and then you do get flashbacks in the game of Ellie and Joel. So
Yeah.
when the of the previous game,
Yeah.
maybe they should have started with that one first, and
Exactly.
then worked the
Yeah.
way up. Still in the beginning, but worked the way out halfway through. Again, I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't even know what's gonna happen. I'm
So,
very petrified. That's why I have been avoiding all Last of Us 2 spoilers
oh yeah, that's what
at
I did
all
when I was playing
costs.
it. I just like
It's
stayed away. I didn't want to know nothing. I played everything myself, but
I did stream it the first day though, and like a lot of
yeah,
people were they're liking it. They were I think my that
yeah.
video was pretty good, but
Yeah,
nowadays
me, I like I was recording it, and for some reason, I don't know if it's the game itself or my
mm,
something happened, but first I had the audio wrong. Like there was a lot of static, and I didn't like that.
gotcha.
And
Hmm.
then I have an Elgato, so I was using that,
Hmm.
and it like glitched. I don't know why. Like there's a middle part, like a whole part of the video was like glitching, and I was like, damn, this is
Yeah.
done. But by then it was too late to. I mean, I could still post if I wanted to, like maybe a new game plus or something.
Hmm.
But
All I've been told
yeah,
so far is that this game people are mad about it and they're not liking it, which
yeah,
is understandable because like you can't you it's hard. You can't top the first game. Even in movies too, you can never top the
yeah,
first one unless it's a good
yes,
sequel.
yeah, it's really really
I
hard to do
think
that.
I think for the most part, Naughty Dog, I honestly believe they should have waited. I think because the PS5 was announced the same month or year as the Last of Us 2. I think they could have waited, maybe found more time to. Again, too, I don't know how long this game's been in development. When did the first one come out? Like 2011, right? I think.
2013, same time as
Okay,
GTA
so
5.
yeah,
Yeah.
so it's been 6 years in developed.
Hmm.
It's kind of hard for that 6 years. Like they couldn't find anything else to talk about. I
Exactly.
don't know. No, they could
They
have
could
even
have
throw
done.
it.
Yeah, they could have so much more. Like, but as far as the gameplay, like not story, it's
Yeah.
really good. Really really good. You're gonna see when you start playing it how fun it is.
Yeah, the mechanics.
That
I love the
that is really
mechanics.
good.
Yeah, same mechanics are good. I love that.
Yeah,
You get to like the inventory is much better.
it's
I think you get
better.
more room.
There's more upgrades. There's more like the battles like that you have with the humans and infected is pretty fun, pretty intense. You'll see like holy shit, like it's
It was
brutal.
so hard because when I first played it, I was like, oh shit, I forgot the controls.
Oh
Because
yeah,
like
oh
I was
yeah,
like, oh shit, okay. So I had to like, okay, I'm back in. I have to pretend it's the PS3. It's like, and the controls are so it felt off. I'm like, oh my god, dude, I feel so off. I've been all of like the levels in the first one. Like I've been normal, easy, all the modes,
uh-huh.
and I think the first time playing, I died. I got killed by the infected. I was like,
Oh
what?
god, yeah. I was before the game came out. I was actually playing Grounded, like the hardest shit on the first one. That shit
Yeah,
was hard, man. That was hard. So when I played this, it was easy.
ground is
This,
like one hit deaths, right? Or you get like
yeah,
two hits and you're dead, right?
literally like one shot you're dead, one punch you're dead. Like I literally had to know. I had to replay levels thousands of times. But gameplay, I would give it honestly, it's really really good, top notch. I give it like a 10 out of 10, 9 out of
I
10.
love the graphics too. Graphics are
Graphics too,
very good.
really
They're
really
very
good.
very realistic, but
That's like a
I
solid.
hate over. Yeah, I just I don't know, man. I'm
So
just
like yeah, 10 out of 10 for graphics, 9 or 10 out of 10 for gameplay. As far as story, it's good, but it's a little forced. I don't like how they force you to do things you don't want to
yeah.
do. I give it like a 7.
A 7 out of 10. I would give it that. I
Yeah.
think story wise, like
Yeah.
from what I'm getting of it, it
Uh-huh.
looks like a revenge type of game, which is
Yeah.
fine. But like you have to give it a reason. They did. I think for some reason, like they're gonna give it to me, but I
Mhm.
just don't like how it's presented because it just
Yeah.
doesn't feel
Yeah.
like a Last of Us game. Because the
Yeah.
first one, you had a good story.
Yeah.
You had a guy who lost his daughter, and then who has to travel with another girl who has, the disease or whatnot, and then you have
Mhm.
to take her. That was good. From what I'm getting from the story is like you get, a revenge type of story, which has already it's been done many times, but maybe they could have like went into that later in the game. I felt
Mhm.
like they did so early.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Naughty Dog's my thing, but
Yeah. I think the same thing. Overall, I'd give it 8.5. Like overall, like 8.5. The
yeah, I
first one
think
was like a
people
9.5, 10.
people
But
praised it too much. You're like, yeah, oh my god, the best game of it. Like,
yeah,
no.
that's no.
I think if you get a general public's view
Uh-huh.
versus like an actual critic's view, I
Yeah.
take the general public's view better than the critic because the critic can say what the fuck he wants. He
Yeah.
gets paid.
Critics they're more like
They
I
get
don't
paid
know.
like top dollar to review this game, so I
Yeah.
understand why. Well, the general public, the people who actually spend the money, us for example, we spend money on that game. I want to hear their opinions before I
Yeah,
get them
that's how
because
I usually look more at the general public than the critics. critics are more like nitpicky and not. I don't know. I don't like critics, but
Yeah,
yeah.
credit.
Overall, the
Yeah.
game's at 8.5 out of 10. I mean,
Mhm.
it's a good game. I'd recommend buying it. You're gonna get pissed off a little
Yeah.
bit, especially if you're a big fan of the game first one.
We're
Um,
living. I know this is the one. It's going to be. If you guys are gonna buy the game, I would say don't buy the DLC packs. Please just
yeah,
get the original
yeah,
copy. Do not buy DLCs. I know people are like, they're buying all these packs of DLCs, all these covers and stuff to make it. Oh, it's gonna be, like I tell people don't buy the hard edition
yeah,
unless it's worth the money.
yeah. Don't. I wouldn't buy that. I just bought the digital regular version. And that's all I
Yeah.
did. But I guess that's that.
Yeah,
Next
yeah, yeah.
up,
Get the game, please. Get Last of
yeah,
Us 2 if you guys can, but get
get
the
it though.
original
Yeah,
copy.
yeah. Get the real copy. Next up, this is kind of quick. I mean, this is we actually haven't talked about this on this podcast yet. I think
Go ahead.
a boxing topic.
Ooh.
I talked about this in my last podcast, but I still want to talk about it again. There's going to be a Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua mega fight. Apparently, it's going to
Ooh.
be like
Next year, right? I think
yeah
it's
next year, and then combined they're going to earn like over 250 million. So like 270
Fucking hey, dude, that's gonna be a lot of money.
And
That's
like
gonna
the
be a lot of
and
money.
like the Fury and Wilder fight, there's going to be an immediate rematch clause, just like when Fury and Wilder fought.
Mm-hmm.
So as
Well,
far as that,
yeah, go ahead.
yeah, as far as that, if I had to make a prediction, well, Joshua's good. He's world class, but Fury, I just think he's the best right now in the planet.
No, in my opinion, though, how I'm saying this fight because let's be honest, I watched the first Wilder and Fury fight even before because the problem with right now in the heavyweight division, there wasn't really the big names. If
Yeah,
you're in the heavyweight division, if you anywhere heavyweights, there was White, there was Ortiz, there
Ortiz.
was all these other Joshua was still heavyweight, so
Yeah,
was Wilder was starting to get big.
yeah, with knockouts and stuff.
Sterling was pretty good. The
Servant.
problem was it wasn't making any buzz. There was and then
Yeah,
Tyson. Oh wait, Klitschko and Tyson Fury. Those guys were they were big. I think Klitschko, in my opinion, was probably him and his brother were very very. They were
oh
like
yeah,
those guys were
legends.
highly heavyweight. But the problem is like people wasn't really getting much sport, wasn't getting much attention. It was always the welterweight
Yeah,
and
Floyd.
always
Floyd days.
Canelo, Triple
Canelo.
G.
Yeah, Triple G.
Those fights were people cared about. I think what got this fight big was when Tyson Fury retired. That's what kind of heavyweight was kind of like no name. Then
Oh yeah,
you got
it
Anthony
really
Joshua,
died.
and Wilder and Sterling, who were, they were kind of making some buzz. Joshua was making a lot of buzz. He was he was getting big.
I think in
He
the
was the
UK, he's huge.
UK, yeah, UK, dude, UK boxers, bro, they love the fight.
They love Anthony. And Joshua's the king over there. But
Yeah, and then I think the mega fight, the Wilder versus Fury fight, that's what really drew people's attention. That fight, in my opinion, was like that's what kind of got the heavyweight back in the buzz again.
Yeah, the first one was
dude, it was amazing. I was surprised. Too. Fury came back.
I can't believe he got up. Yeah.
Depression. He came back, fought.
He's a tough dude, man, mentally to do that.
I still think if he didn't get knocked down twice, he probably would have won the fight.
Oh yes, yeah.
Wilder was just throwing so many freaking haymakers. I rewatched the fight. Even the last round, like fucking Fury got knocked down. Woke the fuck up. I'm like, what? No fucking way.
Yeah, Fury. This is one thing for sure. Fury is probably the best pure boxer in the heavyweight division right now. It's pure boxing. He's the best. But
he's got like the heavyweight. He's got like the old style Muhammad Ali in him because like if you actually watch some of his dodges, like he's actually doing the duck and roll on the ropes, which is I think he was the one who did that. Muhammad Ali. There's another boxer dude, but I think he perfected it right. So, does he have? Wait a minute. Does Fury? Because I know they did the rematch already with Wilder and Fury. Who has to call the rematch? Would it have to be Wilder? Would it have to be Fury?
I think the loser would have to call it. Like whoever loses. Oh, the Fury and Joshua.
Yeah, I forgot we lost topic about that.
Yeah. But for sure, Wilder got destroyed in the second fight.
Dude, he got fucking wrecked, dude.
What Fury did is he put on size, which people didn't understand, but now I understand why he did that.
He put on size, yeah.
He did that to smother Wilder, to smother him, not let him get going, not let him like when he has distance. That's when he's dangerous because he can knock you out. He kept smothering him. He basically just smothered his ass and beat his ass.
You gotta realize too is that Fury's a bit taller than
He's a bit taller, bit long, a bit heavier. Actually, quite a bit heavier. Wilder's like barely a heavyweight.
Yeah, Wilder Fury's like Wilder's like heavy, but he's all muscle heavy. That's the reason why.
He was only like In the first fight, he was really light. He was only like 208 or some shit.
Yeah, so
And then the second
then
one, he's like 217.
but I think more the but if you notice too, Fury he put on like a lot of muscle weight as I
Yeah,
noticed, but he's that dude he got fat too, like because he
yeah.
hit the 400 mark, but he was
Oh
tall
man,
though.
yeah.
He
He's
was a
so.
big fat. That's why he had to drop the weight. He had dropped 200 pounds when he did the first
Oh
fight.
man, that
The
was
second,
insane how he
yeah,
did that.
the second
Insane.
fight, like I noticed, and also too, if you notice too, Fury he got different trainers, which he got trained by
Oh
another
yeah,
dude.
yeah. He switched
That
trainers.
guy, I don't know his name though. He was a former boxer too.
Mm.
Um, he trained another other people, but I guess he put Fury through like I think an excruciating workout to get him back into that boxing shape. And let's
Yeah,
be honest too, I'm gonna just say this right now. I think Wilder is like one hit wonder. Like he just hits people like one with that
yeah.
right fist, it's over. Which it
He's
works. It works.
it
A lot of
works. Yeah.
boxers are in that type of mentality, but
But about Wilder, I think he's the hardest hitter I've ever seen.
of
That's what
course.
he has. He has God
But he's
gifted
not
power.
properly trained though. Like he can
Yeah,
actually,
he's not.
if you seen his footwork, he's not like his. That's why he got so rocked because like if you watch his feet movement, he's not like in
He's
a good
not. Yeah, he's
stance.
not like world class. I mean, he's world class, but he's not on the level of like
He's not
even.
proper. Yeah, he's not
Yeah,
properly trained because if I think for the most part his trainers are like his family members, and then he's been trained by other people, but like Floyd Mayweather even offered to after he lost the fight that he would
mm.
actually train, which I think, bro, if I was Wilder, bro, take
Oh,
it, take
oh hell
take
yeah,
him,
I
bro,
would take that.
take advantage of it
Yeah,
because like because like I think that loss really affect. That's why he's not boxing right now because I think
that
that
really
loss
hurts.
is
Yeah.
still kind of like it's still catching up with them, and I think what made it worse was the whole armor shit. Like that, dude,
Oh, that
I
was
would
dumb.
I would have just shut my mouth,
Yeah.
just taken the L and
I don't know
walked
why
away.
he gave that dumbass excuse. I was like,
He's
dude, come
that
on.
it was his fault, and I think it's the pride. It's the pride in him because like
Yeah, he's a really
he's not
prideful guy.
used to losing. You know
Yeah,
what I
he's
mean?
not. He's used to being the king of the throne, but here,
And now like one
yeah,
guy comes back, fucking rocks your shit, dude. He got so fucking wrecked in that fight.
dude,
I rewatched it so many times, and I'm like,
it,
bro, you could tell like
he
Fury
was
was ready.
he
He was
beat him.
ready.
He beat him literally every second of every round.
The eardrum
Fury,
got messed
yeah,
up. He
it
it
just
was
showed how good he is. Fury is his boxing like expertise. He's the best. To me, he's the best on the planet. Like heavyweight by, I would say almost by far. I mean, we have to see Joshua. Joshua, he's good, very good like technique and all that. But I just don't see him beating
man.
Joshua.
He got beat by my big boy Andy
Oh
Ruiz.
yeah, Andrew Reese. That guy.
Dude,
I
let's
also
be okay. I'm gonna tell you everything. This guy, Andy Ruiz, I love him for the fact that like he's just a funny dude. Like
uh,
you saw the fight. He's like every time I start a fight, I always eat Snickers to get that. Man, shut the fuck up. That's something I
dude,
would say if I
that
was
was that
every
was
time I drink a beer before I start my fight.
he's honestly very talented, but he's really undisciplined. That's why he got his ass whooped the
That's
second
why I
time.
got to look.
Yeah.
Andy Ruiz, in my opinion, if because I'll tell you this, the first fight with Joshua, I could tell Joshua didn't take this fight seriously.
No.
He did not take it seriously,
Yeah.
which that's a fatal mistake in boxers.
Yeah.
If you don't take every fight, you should take a fight seriously
Oh yeah.
because the problem is you never know. A lot of these people who don't look like the best boxer, and that's what people thought. They looked at Andy Ruiz as like, oh, this chubby fat boxer,
Yeah.
like Butterbean and all that stuff. They didn't look. They looked at him as like he's not gonna be the best.
Yeah, he's gonna stand a chance, but he
But like Joshua, another thing too, Joshua he put on weight too for that fight. He was
yeah.
kind of heavy. Like he
And
didn't
I
look.
heard that he got knocked out like a week or two before, and he was having like the day of the fight. I heard he was having like a panic attack or something like that. I don't know why. It's something meant maybe he's having his own problems, but
I think yeah, and
uh,
I think with Andy is people, and then too the other guys too. Jerome Miller was supposed to be originally Joshua's opponent,
oh,
but
and
like
he
he failed like
tested.
three. Guy
Yeah,
failed three drug tests.
that guy. Yeah, that guy's
How do you
taking
fail three
all the
drug tests, man? That guy was
he's
just he knew he
he's
was
taking all the
nervous
steroids. Yeah, he's taking all.
trying to get. Honestly, dude, Jerome Miller he was known for cheating. I wouldn't be
Yeah,
surprised like why he.
he's a dirty fighter. But
But then you got a fucking Mexican dude, Andy Ruiz. Fucking, they put horchata. The reason why he won that fight, they put horchata in his water.
I loved him after that. But when I lost respect for him is when
Yeah,
this is what I heard for the second fight. He wouldn't train. He was eating like shit.
yeah,
He gained more weight. And Joshua actually slimmed down. He's like, all right, I'm not gonna be heavy. I'm gonna be
yeah. He was.
lean and mean. And he literally whipped his ass. I outboxed him,
Well,
outclassed him.
I
So
think that's the mentality of the boxers, like because Andy Ruiz this is his first time becoming heavyweight.
yeah,
When you're a first time champion ever, This is the first time he was actually like a champion.
Uh-huh.
I think, and then don't get me wrong too. I watched that fight, so I was fucking losing my shit. You're telling me this fat motherfucker is beating up Anthony Joshua. Let's
Yeah,
go,
that's insane.
let's go.
That's insane.
And then like I'm watching this so much, I'm getting excited. And then like I think what really drew me away was like the third round when Joshua got knocked down. I was like, no fucking way.
Dude, that was like Buster Douglas Tyson. That's
Yeah,
what it
bro.
was.
Because and then too, I'll give you this though. I think Ruiz, dude, he's a fast boxer. If you actually see
Oh
him
yeah.
like train, dude, he's got fast hands.
For his
He's
size, he
really
has amazing,
Yeah,
amazing
he's a
combinations.
really short, fat guy, but he knows how to box.
He's
But
sharp. Yeah, he's sharp.
what he needs to do if he does, because I'm pretty sure the rematch clause, I don't think it's gonna happen because
Mm.
I
He
think he
he
needs to
burned his
prove himself.
bridges. Yeah,
So
yeah,
if he
yeah.
needs, what I think what Andy should do, he needs to train himself to actually become a trainer. I think he needs to first off he needs to lose some of that weight,
He does.
get the weight off of him because I think it was good for entertainment wise, but like
Mm.
now I was like, okay, bro, I need to take myself serious as a boxer. Let's kind of slim the body down because there was actual photos of him that have been
Yeah,
circulating with Andy Ruiz, and he lost weight. But I
yeah.
think, like you said, he when he got the belt, he first Mexican heavyweight champion, first time
Oh
ever.
wow. Yeah, that was
That was
insane.
amazing, bro. I
Amazing.
had no idea. Like I had no fucking way, and there wasn't Julio
Yeah,
Chavez. I thought he was the first heavyweight. No, he was once, but like he kind of just like
yeah.
retired, but he was undefeated though. But yeah,
Yeah, first heavyweight Mexican champion ever was Andy Ruiz.
and he fucked it up.
He fucked it up
He
with he went
fucked
all
it
to
up,
his head,
man.
he kept eating and shit. I'm like,
I'll give you this though. I think Andy, he got the taste of what being rich was like,
yeah, he did get a
but
taste.
he didn't take the fight seriously too. Like man, come on.
It went to his head. It went to his head.
I'll give you this though. I give Andy praise for the first fight, bro. He
Oh yeah,
proved people wrong.
he
He
made
fucking
history.
won the first.
Made
The
history.
second fight, I like to pretend that fight never happened.
Yeah,
Okay.
I am. I lost respect for him. He needs to earn my respect back because when you don't take it seriously, Joshua probably every day in that training camp, he's like, I have to beat this guy. My legacy's on the line. But and
Because
Andy's
he
like,
knew if he lost again, he would have looked like a fucking
yeah.
idiot.
And Andy's like, I'm just gonna eat and I'll get it done. I'm like, no, buddy. Anthony Joshua is not a joke. You might have beat him the first time. Try it again. It's not
He's
gonna
from my
be.
hometown too. I realized that he's from my hometown, Brawley, California. Well, he's from
Yeah,
Imperial Valley. That's where I used to live, like down there. So he fucking represent, man. Get the fuck out of there.
yeah. I hope he just turns around. I like him. I just lost some
Mm-hmm.
respect for him. But and this is
Um.
another guy I want to talk about.
Oh yeah, I have to give my opinion on who's gonna win the Fury fight or
Oh
Joshua
yeah,
fight. I think
yeah,
it's great. So if I had to put my money on anybody between the Joshua and I don't know Fury fight, this is gonna be hard because I love Fury and I love Joshua,
uh-huh.
but
Yeah. I love them both. Yeah,
I think Fury, he's gonna take the win. He'll probably
me
win the
too.
fight.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with my money on him. But yeah, that's
Mhm.
my opinion. I think Joshua, he's skilled. I love him,
Uh-huh.
but I feel he's not there like
Yeah.
mentally.
I just think he's not on his level either. Honestly, on
Nah, dude,
Fury's
bro.
level.
You think you could if Fury knocked out Wilder and got to the seventh round and ended his career,
Yeah.
and Ruiz, he couldn't even take one. He took a lucky punch in the face by fucking Ruiz. I'm
Dude.
pretty sure Fury's gonna win. He's gonna win this fight, and
Yeah.
then Fury's probably gonna retire, which I think
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
better. I think it's better that way,
Yeah.
personally.
Me too. I think he's
There's
he's
no who else would he need to fight? He basically
yeah.
destroyed
Yeah,
Wilder.
everybody. Yeah. He beat
The only one who'd be
Klitschko.
next would be Fury. Yeah.
He beat Klitschko when he was young, by the way, and whipped his
Mm-hmm.
ass. Joshua barely beat Klitschko when he was old. So that
Mm-hmm.
just shows how good Fury is. He
Mm-hmm.
beat Wilder. He's beaten, and now if he beats Joshua, there's no one else. It's everybody.
Yeah, there's no one else he could fight. I
I
think
mean,
the
there's like
only
Ortiz and stuff, but I'm just not
Nah, I
really.
think
That's not even as big.
realistically
Yeah.
the fight should just end. Like I think Fury gets the next belt. Unless it ends in a draw. If it ends in a draw, then he's gonna have to be
I
fighting
really
again.
hope there's not another fucking draw.
Nah,
'Cause,
dude, I hated that. The first fight, honestly, I do agree. Maybe the draw should have been there, but I think it's Fury's fault because he went down twice. If he didn't win
yeah.
down twice, he probably would have won that fight.
Oh yeah, he would have won by landslide if he
But
never got
again, too,
knocked out.
he just came back from fight, so
Yeah.
okay, I'll give him a pass on that. He just came back
Yeah.
after a long depression, so
Yeah.
fine.
He fought like some bums, so he wasn't really ready. But
Yeah, I'm going with Fury for that. I'm going with Fury
yeah,
on the when
me
the fight
too.
happens.
I like them both, but yeah, this is one guy I want to talk about. I'm pretty sure you know of him, Ryan Garcia. He's on Instagram a lot. He's like
Oh my
the,
god,
the
this
challenge that he does, like when he does like the body shot challenge.
I don't. I
Uh,
honestly, I hate this guy. I don't like this guy,
like
Ryan Garcia.
yeah, like I
I
wanted to speak about his potential. Like as far he has the goods.
he has a lot of wins this next year, pretty sure. Because right now, he I think boxing wise, right now, he needs to wait for next year.
he
Personally,
he hasn't fought a real name, like a real
yeah,
name. but I like him. He has the goods. He reminds me of a young De La Hoya, Oscar De
De
La
La
Hoya.
Hoya, yeah.
Yeah,
He's actually
it's
try. Isn't he under Golden Boy, right? Isn't he?
yeah. He's
He's
under
under
Golden Boy.
yeah,
He
Golden
trains
Boy.
with Canelo regularly.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he's supposed to. I don't know who some guy he's supposed to fight was. He was ordered by the WBC to fight Luke
He's supposed to
Campbell.
fight, but
I don't know
right
who that
now
is, but
yeah, isn't his management team right now, because apparently there was an incident that happened with him and De La Hoya. I guess there was
oh yeah,
something
oh
did
yeah,
happen.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something did happen with that.
It's like
And
money
apparently,
problem. Yeah,
well, it's important because first off, let me tell you something about Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia, in my opinion, he is basically like trying to be the next Mayweather, in my opinion, because
yeah,
I can see the cockiness in him. He talks so
uh-huh.
much shit.
Yeah.
And the problem is he's never lost anyone because all these fights he's taking, bro, like he's fucking ending like in first round knockouts
Yeah,
because he's so fucking fast.
they're trying. Yeah, his speed is.
His
He
speed's
might be fast.
amazing.
He might be faster than De La Hoya was in his prime.
Hmm.
Um, he
He's
hits
only
hard.
20. He's only 22, I think,
Yeah,
or
he's
23. I don't
only
know how old he is.
early 20s.
Yeah, so he's still got a couple.
He to me he's a gold mine. I mean, like not just boxing, but just
Mm-hmm.
market value because he has the looks, he has the skills, he has the social media presence. He has like 6.5 million on fucking Instagram, which is insane.
I don't like
Um,
him because like the reason why is because he's getting too cocky. I'm like, bro,
I like yeah.
that's the mistake a lot of boxers make.
He
They get too cocky, and they end up getting knocked out.
I
Which
don't I don't even think he's ready for Tank Davis, Toronto
nah, dude,
Davis.
Tank will fucking kill this kid.
Yeah,
You think
yeah,
I've
he would.
seen Tank fought? You really think the only way Ryan Garcia is gonna have to win that fight is if he has to really take the training
Like,
seriously?
yeah, he
Because
has to. I think I will say this: he has ever since he's joined Canelo's camp. He has
yeah,
improved. I see his technique is he used to be more careless. Like it was
mm-hmm.
so easy for him. He knocks people the fuck out. But he
Because
wasn't like
yeah.
yeah, he was in a fight where he actually had some troubles. Like he got stumbled, and after that fight, he went to the Canelo camp. And the next
I
fight I
think
saw him, he cleaned up. He cleaned up his technique. So
it's speed versus because Tank is mostly if you actually see because I've seen Tank box before. He can
yeah.
actually take a guy to like the last round, which
Oh yeah.
preferably I love that. Please keep the fight going unless it
Uh,
gets really good.
but
With Ryan Garcia, this guy fucking ends people like in one knockouts. I feel like I
yeah,
wasted $60.
he doesn't fight anyone. I mean, I give him all the credit. He earned all those wins, but
No,
he hasn't fought
he's
anyone.
good. He's good. He's fought everyone, but
He's fought like C-level fighters. To be honest,
mhm.
let's be honest.
He's
But
not fighting like top level. And the
yeah,
reason why too, which I can respect that. I think Ryan Garcia's right. If I'm gonna be fighting heavyweights like best boxers, I want the biggest pay because
exactly. Yeah,
I think it's
I
fair.
agree. I
I
agree.
think
Yeah.
if I'm gonna be fighting like Tank or all these other fighters,
Oh yeah.
like I want the best. I want the money. I want
Yeah.
the right amount, and that's totally right.
Yeah.
But in retrospect, like you're still a young fighter.
You're
I
young. Yeah.
think you
Yeah.
shouldn't be going for these big names. Oh, sorry. I think you shouldn't be, trying to improve yourself worthy when you just end people in one round. Like
Yeah. He needs. There's people out there like Devin Haney, Javante Davis. I mean, Lomachenko would fucking eat him up
dude,
right now.
Chanko would fucking kill
He's
him.
the
If he
best. He
fights
might
him,
be.
he will get murdered.
He might be the best on the planet right now, like, out of anybody.
There's a lot of This is right now with Klitschenko. Klitschenko is like I think he
He's
could possibly be a contender for Ryan Garcia. There's a lot of fighters on Ryan
yeah.
Garcia
There's
as well.
Mikey Garcia. There's a few guys that
I don't know about Mikey. I think
they're just
Mikey.
not. They're just not. He's just not ready for them yet. I think he should start with maybe a David Haney. I would say fight a few more guys
David Haney
first.
would be really good if he does take that fight.
I would say fight a couple more guys. He's actually forced to fight soon. Whoever that guy is, Luke
Yeah,
Campbell. I don't know who the hell that is, but he's actually being forced to fight him for an
I think it's
interim
just for
title.
like a small little payday, I believe.
Yeah, so he's actually being forced, ordered. After that, maybe try Devin Haney. I mean, that's gonna be where he's really tested. Those guys are seasoned. And if he beats him, then maybe he really
I'm
is.
all for Ryan Garcia, dude. If he takes on the big money fights, he has to get paid top
Yeah,
dollar. But
because I'm guaranteed. Yeah, he has all the market value in
I
the
think
world.
with Tank, I think that fight should be settled. Should be next year in the
Yeah,
fall
he
or
needs to.
maybe midsummer.
He has to improve. His Tank. Here's the difference between him and Tank.
Nah,
His life isn't like out there. He's in the gym all day, every day. He's
he's
obsessed.
basically what Floyd Mayweather will before all the money and all that stuff. I
Yeah,
think this is what I see the little bit of fire in Tank where Tank really takes himself seriously. Like he
yeah.
doesn't like really fuck around. He
Yeah,
really puts the work in. While you look at Ryan Garcia, you see him. He's becoming like he's on YouTube apparently. He has his own YouTube channel.
Oh yeah,
He has a YouTube channel. He's vlogging. He's buying all these expensive ass cars and shit.
yeah.
He's apparently too. I don't know if it's true or not. I guess that he got his girlfriend pregnant and left her.
Oh
Apparently, I'm
damn.
not sure if it's true or not. I've heard about
Yeah,
that, but it's been going around.
yeah.
It's weird.
What I could
It's
say
weird.
of what about fighters? When you have distractions like that, it'll be your downfall. I can say
That's
that.
the problem with a lot
Yeah,
of boxers. When they get the money,
yeah.
that's when everything falls apart.
Especially now, with social media. Back in like Floyd and De La Hoya days, there was no social media really. So they all they had was boxing, the club maybe they club a little, and they had their
I
money.
think yeah, they're just so, and plus too, it exposes. I don't. Social media really exposes a lot of fighters
Yeah.
nowadays. Look what
Now,
happened. Yeah,
now
is
Instagram, YouTube, uh, you hang out with YouTubers, you fucking buying cars, girls. I'm like, listen, Ryan, you want to be the best on the planet.
I
You
saw
gotta
this dude
have,
on Impulsive too. He was on Impulsive not so long
yeah,
ago. The
you
that
gotta you,
podcast Logan Paul. Yeah.
you gotta have no life basically to be the best. Floyd, look at Floyd, look at Canelo. That guy
Well,
has no life. It's just boxing. That
Floyd, in my opinion, he's becoming more of a businessman. Like he knows,
now, yeah, he
like
is.
before, I remember a long time ago he just spent all his money on shit that he wanted. Like the
Yeah.
Pacquiao fight, he just
Oh
spent money
God.
like
Yeah.
crazy. Which, by the way, he lost that belt too apparently because he didn't pay the taxes on that belt. So
Oh
basically,
yeah, something
he
like that.
lost
Yeah.
that shit. So that belt means nothing now.
Yeah.
But
About Floyd, when you're that good, he earned the right to be cocky. Ryan hasn't
nah,
yet. He
Ryan's
hasn't
but
yet.
he hasn't
When
been
you,
knocked out too. Wait till he gets
yeah,
knocked out. I'm telling you, wait till he loses his first. Like everything he gained will be gone. But
yeah,
I'm
like
holding my breath.
you
Tank did the
gotta
job in this guy's career.
when you beat the most world champions ever, then you can act like Floyd does. When you beat people like Canelo, then you can act cocky. But Ryan has lots to prove.
Yeah.
He has potential. He can be a top fighter on the planet. He just has to make the right moves.
We'll
But
have to see. We'll have to see.
yeah,
I'm giving next year. I'm thinking just because the big money fight would be Ryan Garcia versus Tank next year. I'm
yeah,
fine.
I would definitely watch that. And pay for that.
I would
But
love to.
next up, there's UFC. There's not much on it, but
Nah, there's not that much
there's this
personally.
one fight last Saturday, I think. Dustin
Yeah,
Poirier
Dawson Poirier versus
versus
Hooker.
Dan Hooker. Yeah, that I didn't watch it, but I looked at the stats. It was razor close. They gave it to
It
Dustin.
was very close. I
Yeah,
think you know the fight honestly I did watch highlights of it. I didn't watch the fight that weekend because I was like I just wasn't interested because like
yeah, me either.
Dustin Poirier is
I like Dustin, but
he
I
does
mean,
but
yeah,
not a big name anymore. Like
yeah,
he was, but like not anymore. Like I feel like
yeah.
and Hooker, the new guy,
He's coming up.
yeah, he did his job. He tried, he just didn't
Yeah.
just
It
didn't pull
was
the winner.
I had a 3-2 for Dustin.
Hmm.
I mean, this is from the stats, but apparently it was fight of the year candidate. I saw some of the highlights. It was
Yeah,
basically a war, straight up like
it
back and
was
forth.
good too. I mean, the
Yeah,
fight. I mean, it ended bloody too. It
but
ended
yeah.
really bloody.
So
Like
Dustin had more total strikes.
yeah,
Hooker had more significant strikes and more takedowns, but Dustin landed more.
he just got
Plus,
the hits him. I just saw those headshots, bam, bam, bam. Right, those
yeah,
headshots were big.
yeah, that was a war.
But
But
it was good though. I mean, they
yeah,
at the end of the day, like bro, like Dustin respected because Hooker was this is his first time too, like
yeah.
this top main event. So
Yeah, he's a Hooker has potential, but I think for Dustin next maybe would be like a Tony, maybe Tony Ferguson, maybe I would say McGregor, but obviously his ass
nah,
saying he's retired, so
McGregor. I heard too. I don't know if you heard recently. I guess he's potentially Connor may come back,
yeah, I'm not
which
surprised at all.
I'm not surprised, bro. Go ahead, come
This is
back.
money. It's all money to him. So
We need. I'm pretty sure if what's his name Dana White if
Dana gives him the right money, he'll come. He'll come
oh
back.
yeah the money will you give
Yeah,
him the money's just gonna be all for him.
yeah, and so I'd say maybe Tony would be next up for Dustin. And I would say whoever wins that should fight the winner of Khabib and Justin, which is I think
There's just this, yeah. Oh
I think
shit.
that I don't know when that fight is actually, Justin and Khabib, but
Oh,
that's
that's probably
for
that's
sure it's gonna happen. I don't know when though, but I
nah.
think
I
yeah,
think again this fight was again it was I felt like this fight didn't really matter personally.
yeah,
I mean yeah it's for potential. It's the word potential.
yeah.
What's going on right now with the UFC is like yeah apparently too. Did you hear about the fight? I don't know. I guess it's back. It's they're bringing that shit back.
Oh yeah,
That
Parkland.
shit yeah the
Yeah,
fight it's coming back. Apparently Dana White's got the island set up.
he said he has like it's like state of the art. That's what he's saying. We'll see.
Man,
But,
Dana White fucking crazy dude.
yeah,
He can
he's
barely
crazy.
pay his fighters.
Yeah, he's crazy. But John Jones, I watched the podcast. He was with Steve-O or something like
Oh
that.
yeah, the
Yeah,
podcast.
and apparently he's ready to hold out 2 to 3 years. I'm like, damn, dude, just
You know
because of
what?
the
I
underpay.
give John Jones that because he is basically the best
He's
fighter
yeah,
in that weight division.
yeah. He's the best of all time. And
Did you see that video of him like punching Steve-O's ear out? Like, oh
oh
my
yeah,
god, dude, that shit
Devo
was
like asked for it. He literally enjoyed
fucking
it.
a, dude. What the fuck? This guy Steve-O's been alive for I don't know how many years, and he still can still do those stunts
He's
and like,
crazy.
oh yeah, I'm good, dude. I'm good.
Yeah, John, he's doing a lot of good things like activist stuff, like
Yeah.
for Black Lives Matter and stuff. But
Because he's trying to, because I think he's trying to rebuild his reputation again. Because
he's
like, bro,
trying.
he's losing. I mean, because honestly, bro, he realizes now. Hopefully, he realizes that his reputation is, he can't mess it up anymore. Like he
Yeah,
really can't.
like all these big fighters, like Jorge Masvidal, he's not gonna fight Usman because he didn't get the money. John
Right.
Jones isn't gonna fight because he's not getting the money. McGregor said he retired because of the money.
I think because I think a lot of these fighters are holding out is because of what Dana White said about the whole
Yeah, he
UFC. Like it's an
like he's
opportunity, not a career.
yeah. I
I
don't
think
like
that's
how I don't like how he said that.
I don't
He's
like
kind
how
of
he said it. I think in the most part, I can get why he was. What Dana White's trying to prove is just like, yeah, I think he reworded it wrong. I don't know if that's really what he meant, and if he does,
yeah.
bro, he needs to like. I would say, bro, apologize to your fighters,
I would
you
too.
know,
Yeah,
and then just like I would say put a statement out. Just
yeah.
put a statement out.
You should.
You don't
You
have to
should.
straight up apologize to all your fighters. Just put a statement out.
Mm.
See what they say. Because the problem is Dana White, if he does tell like this to his fighters, they are gonna end up leaving and
Yeah, they
going to
don't get
Bellator
he
or those other places where they will pay top dollar.
the way he acts is like he doesn't give a damn. He's like, you don't want to fight, then don't fight. I'm like, well, that's all you have to say, dude. Like, you're not gonna get. It's not good for business, man. It's
It's
not
not.
good
It's
for.
not good for business, especially if you're the CEO of a professional company that
Yeah.
really takes this
I,
seriously. You
if I
have to
was
be humble.
if I was like the upper levels of the UFC like officials, I'd give them a talk. I'm like, hey, dude, you gotta stop saying this dumb shit. You're hurting business.
Mhm.
You're gonna lose business because you're making these fighters be like, well, fuck you. I'm not gonna fight that.
Yeah,
Like,
bro. Because right now he's gonna lose all his best fighters. Right now,
yeah,
Mazadov is what kind of Mazadov. He's
yeah.
Connor's gone. Mazadov
Connors,
is like
yeah,
Usama, John Jones.
yeah.
You
They don't
know,
they don't want to fight. They still want to fight.
because of what? Yeah, and it's just like another thing too is like apparently UFC might end their contract with Reebok, which preferably get rid of that shit. I don't like Reebok.
I really hope they allow fighters to have their own sponsors. And like,
Yeah, dude, they
they
have to
already,
get those
they
spotters.
already got no money as it is. Like, really, dude. Now they have to be Reebok sponsored. Like,
Yeah,
come on, man.
I
But
think honestly too, isn't what's her name? The UFC fighter Amanda Nunes. She's sponsored by whatchamacallit, Modelo, the beer, like the
oh
beer.
yeah, she's so
UFC
big.
Modelo. So the sponsorships are there. So regardless, Dana White's still making money through all these sponsorships outside of Reebok. But like
Yeah,
the problem is when you tell fighters that this is an opportunity, not a career, you're basically
I don't.
saying
Yeah,
that you're risking our lives, our basically health to fight for money that we work almost our years for, and you're gonna tell us that we mean nothing to that because we
yeah,
put our heart. And I just felt like Dana, he knows what he was saying.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
think he was trying to. I think too. I think Dana White he's just pissed that Connor, his biggest money maker, it
yeah,
left.
yeah,
I think too. I think one reason why Connor may have retired too because he probably wasn't happy with the money he was getting.
yeah.
Because
He's like, I'm making hundreds of millions off my whiskey. I don't need to fight. You're not
like,
paying me
bro,
shit.
I'm making
Uh,
more money doing boxing. He did, and honestly too, he
uh,
made a lot of money off that
he made a
Mayweather fight.
lot of money. Yeah,
Like, bro, I could just stay with this, do
making more
gimmicks.
money selling whiskey than he is fighting. Why
That
fight?
too. That
Yeah.
too.
I almost always agree with Dana, but I can't agree with him here, man. It's not a good. He,
I can't agree with what Dana said to these
yeah,
fighters because I can tell why a lot of them are pissed off. I'm
because
like,
they're all
bro,
pissed at him. They're all pissed at him. All the big
bro,
names are like,
let's
"Fuck you."
like
Yeah,
realistically, Dana knows that like if he keeps doing this, because a lot remember there was instance before with the UFC, they've been brought up before. Steroids,
yeah,
unfairly paid.
uh,
Um, apparently, their sexual assault has been occasionally not with male fighters. Apparently, some of them got sexually assaulted.
yeah,
A lot of other things too. Just like Dana does not know his business practice is unethical, but the reason why he's so unethical is he has to treat this as a serious matchup with the
yeah,
mindset of UFC. We need to make this sport a reality, which he did. It's
yeah,
fucking number one. I think it's prefer. If I had to pick boxing and UFC, I think UFC sells more because it's just how it is.
yeah. Like he has such a big ego. He needs to learn how to put that shit aside. Cause he's saying some dumb shit like that. Dumb shit he's been saying. Like fighters, this is what he said basically indirectly. He said that fighters don't even matter. He's like, yeah, you're here because I'm letting you be here. If you don't want to fight, don't fight. I'm like,
That's just
you're
true.
gonna push people away, man. So
That's
I
just
don't.
honestly with Dana. I do know he's trying to, and again too. I think why he's acting like this is because the UFC is losing money, which it is.
Yeah.
I'm not lie, it's
Yeah.
losing a little bit of money. It barely came back, and it's
Yep.
barely it's scrounging up some money. It's doing well, but in retrospect, I can see why he's probably stressed out too. He's
Oh
probably
yeah.
really really stressed out
He's probably so stressed out right now, especially in
because like
quarantine.
the that whole Mortal Kombat island that he's setting
Oh
up. Like, oh
god,
my god, bro!
dude.
How much money did he put? He probably put how much? I don't know how much money he put into
Probably
it.
probably maybe hundreds of millions. Who knows?
Oh my god, dude, this
A
guy's an
whole
idiot.
island? That's insane. But
I preferably would have just stayed here, bro. You probably would have saved
yeah,
yourself a
maybe
gang of money,
Nevada.
but
Yeah, like Nevada or something. Like, yeah. I guess
it's what it is, bro.
yeah, that's UFC. NBA. This is I guess this is something we should talk about.
Yeah, it's
There's
important.
slowly there's more and more players. First of all, testing positive,
Yeah, really testing positive.
and more players opting out. Period. Like don't want
They
to be
are.
in the Orlando. Um,
I'm gonna talk. I think the most part I have to realize about this is like with the NBA. The problem is, because if you've been hearing, there have been more cases rising up now. They're
uh,
back to rising up, which I
oh yeah,
think is getting worse.
yeah.
Even recently, I think one of the players who before he left, I don't know someone said recently someone got the coronavirus. I don't know who it was, but it
Yeah,
wasn't.
I got like a notification a few like before the podcast, like maybe like 30 minutes before, saying so far there's been 25 players that have it, like that have been tested. I'm like Jesus
See,
Christ.
because then it's like it's not. This is becoming worse and worse. And I think even let's say if this does come back,
Um,
how are you and people? Me and my cousin were talking about this the other day. He was telling me that they're gonna be in a bubble. I'm like, okay, but you've seen films and shit where you be in a bubble for so long, there's bound to be someone that's gonna contract it, and then the whole bubble gets filled, and then
exactly.
it's gonna get worse.
Mm-hmm.
What I think Adam Silver's doing is he's trying. And honestly, bro, I would have just said, you know what, let's just cancel the season because I feel like even with this rebuild, it's because there's nothing to it. Have you noticed that like only these minor players are getting sick and nobody's like, you know, oh, we're backing out. Let's
Yeah.
say, for instance, Kawhi, LeBron, Janice. Let's say one of those guys gets infected with the coronavirus.
Mm.
Guarantee you, no one's gonna want to play.
Yeah. No one's gonna want to play. And the thing is, with bringing sports back, it's not even the athletes; it's their family members, like kids,
Yeah,
but yeah,
I feel for Dwight Howard, man. I'm glad that he
yeah,
needs
Dwight.
to take care of his son. That's good, bro. That's really
Yeah,
really good.
I think I definitely understand if they opt out. It's like
Hmm.
definitely if they have like family members, young family members, or sick family members.
Hmm.
And as much as I want to see basketball again, I'm okay if they cancel it. I'm fine with
Yeah,
it.
I'm okay with it because personally too, this year has not been good for basketball, dude. We
Yeah,
just lost Kobe in 2020.
yeah,
A
let's
lot
go
of
be.
a lot. Kevin Durant, he
KD's
got the
hurt,
virus.
and he
He's
got the
hurt and he got the
virus.
virus.
Yeah,
Fucking, we're like we're all hurt.
yeah.
Everyone's sick. This
Oh
is
yeah.
becoming
It's a
it, and
shit.
it's gonna keep getting worse.
It's a shit show, basically.
It is. It's
Yeah,
getting to the point of like, I want sports to come back, and I'm bored.
I'm bored. Oh yeah.
It's so boring because like
Yep.
I feel like we're living in the most crucial, terrible year of years to come because we're not getting better. We're just the whole world's getting worse. We just
Yeah.
another black person was killed, which caused a national widespread of riots,
Yeah.
destruction, and chaos.
Yeah. I think.
Bringing
Well,
back
really.
NBA. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. As far as the outrage of like the Black Lives Matter, I think honestly it's
Hmm.
so much more amplified just because of quarantine. Because we have nothing else to do. Nothing
We
else.
don't, and honestly, too, we don't need sports to feel happy right now. What we should be doing is we should be trying to rebuild and stay healthy,
Yeah.
because we're
We gotta rebuild.
not we're not gonna get better. And I think even let's say for instance the NBA season starts.
Mm.
Even with this, I'm pretty sure there's not going to be any fans. It's going to be
Oh
just
yeah.
them playing back. So it's going
There's
to
no
be,
longer.
I mean, like the feel of it's not going to be there. Like
Yeah.
you're not, and I'm pretty sure these players too, they're not going to want to play. I'm like, bro, we got no
Yeah.
fans. Like,
It's just a really bad situation, and we have to get to a point where there's enough vaccines, like a guaranteed vaccine. At that point, that's when things are really gonna get better. Like there's a
yeah,
vaccine, like the flu shot, like basically, but it's gonna be the COVID shot. But we have to
it's
get to
it's
that point. Yeah,
with all these the problem is though it's a virus. Curing it, you can't cure a virus. If it
yeah,
spreads, it's going to keep spreading. Now, what's going on is with all these sports, because baseball's been reduced. Baseball two is going to be reduced to 60 seasons.
Mhm.
NBA, they're just going to go straight to playoffs, which I think preferably end it quicker because I don't think you would want to keep going. But
Yeah,
like, it honestly doesn't feel like a good NBA thing because like,
yeah.
it doesn't feel like we're playing a basketball. I feel like we're playing a pickup game personally.
Yeah, it's like Kyrie's not going to be there. Avery
Yeah,
Bradley for the Lakers. DeAndre Jordan, I just heard, is not going to want to play.
he's not coming back. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure he's staying. He got, and
yeah,
apparently too. He got it again. Like what the
yeah. Like Dwight Howard.
Mhm.
There's a lot of players and key
Hank
players too.
Azari what's his name? Azari from the Hank Azari, I don't know his name. Azira. I don't know.
Oh, Zara
Anyway,
or Zara.
yeah, he's opting out, but this is not because of us. It's because apparently he's doing a custody battle with his son
Oh
between
yeah.
his wife because his wife is potentially going to try to take custody of him,
Oh wow.
and which I think is fucked up. It's really fucked
Yeah,
up.
that's fucked up.
It's like she's like, if you play and you don't take care of your son, I'm gonna take him, and regardless, I just think this is becoming worse and worse for a lot of NBA
Yeah, it's
players
just such a unfortunate. It's like, damn, man. I mean,
because a lot of these, and nothing too is like all the NBA, like Shaq said himself. I'd rather my players be healthy and safe than
mhm.
risk their lives for a sport that can always come back.
Yeah, like I the COVID is just so bad for like I get why they don't want to play. They don't want to infect. Like they're gonna be fine, but like if they get
Yeah,
someone that gets like really
they got
bad,
millions of dollars. I'm pretty sure these
yeah,
players they'll be set. They don't have to worry
yeah,
about nothing. They're getting paid. They can get freaking healthy like soon. While
yeah,
the rest of the people who don't have the necessity needs to basically afford proper medical care,
mhm.
they'll just get it faster and they'll end up dying. So,
Yeah. It's just really it's just shit show, man. But
but if I had to go on with this whole rebuild, this restart of the NBA, I think for the most part, a lot of these players, it's hard. It's hard. I think for the most part, it's because some of them are bored.
yeah,
Some of them, they need to play because it's in their contract. They have to play. They get paid millions of dollars. They might as well just play it.
yeah,
And you really have to just weigh out the odds. Either play in Orlando,
um,
just end the game, end the season, finish up, end the season, get a championship. Fuck it, who cares?
um,
Or just opt out. And I'm glad some of the players who are being responsible, who know like I'm not risking my health. I'm not gonna go. I give props
yeah,
on them. Well, there's
yeah,
other players who are also playing basketball, just play to improve on themselves and for their team. Good up on them. So
yeah. It's
whatever
like
happens, happens. But nah.
yeah, no fans and players are opting out. But I guess this is a cool little list I just came up with. Like
What?
top 10 players in the NBA right now.
Right now?
Um,
Oh
right
shit. Okay. I love this.
now. Let's see. If I make my list, number
Yeah, top
one,
10.
number one to me is LeBron. Like just all around,
Yeah,
to
Ravon
me
is
he's the
just
best
there.
player. Number two is a tough one because there's a couple guys up there. Um, let's see, probably Kawhi. Kawhi probably number two.
Yeah, Kawhi is there. He's
Because
a clutch player.
defensively and
Yeah.
scoring, he's up there. But this
All
number
right.
three by KD when he's healthy.
When he's
KD
healthy, man.
all around, he's this beast. Four, Giannis. I mean, he's
Genius.
basically carrying the Bucks.
Guy's
Basically,
big. The guy's really big, and like I love him. Like, he's like
yeah,
he reminds me of like a LeBron in 2011. Like
yeah, he's a
he's gonna get there.
monster.
He's like a big man,
Yeah,
personally, in
he's
my
a
opinion. But
monster.
yeah,
Five, who's out there? Some good guys out there. Maybe Damian Lillard. Damian
yeah,
is
I give him. He's gonna be
yeah,
there. He's also gonna be on this cover 2K21, which I'm
yeah.
like,
He might be top five, top three scorer, top five on at
yeah.
his best, and defensively he's pretty solid. Number six, who else is up there? Um, top players. I'm trying to think. I forgot some players.
There's a lot of good players, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of good players out there.
But right now it's kind
Maybe
of difficult.
what's his name? Maybe Luka Doncic.
Oh, the young guy, yeah,
Yeah, from
from
the
Dallas. Yeah,
Dallas.
that dude's. Oh my god, dude,
He's really good.
he's gonna be. I think if I was the Dallas Mavericks, bro, I would try to give him the max contract. I think he's gonna
Yeah,
be.
he's
But
gonna
then
be
again,
a
too, I'm a
star.
little bit worried.
Yeah, he's really really good. Really good. Seven. What other players are out there? Maybe Kyrie when he's at his
Kyrie.
best. Yeah,
When he was at his best, I
yeah,
think now he's becoming overrated. Personally, in
yeah.
my opinion.
Eight. Steph when he's healthy.
Steph when he's healthy. Huh?
Yeah, Steph. He's always. I think he's not. He might be healthy by now. He had like a broken hand not too long ago.
Well,
Um,
it's I think he got it fixed now, but
yeah,
he's yeah, he got to take care of himself.
yeah. You got to take care of that.
Mhm.
Nine. Oh, actually forgot someone. I might have to put him up. I'm gonna move everyone down from the
Yeah,
fifth spot and put in
yeah.
James Harden. I forgot about him.
Ah, I remember
Yeah,
James is like he
so he's
if he
fifth.
develops more, he can become best. But he's just dude, you're on the Houston Rockets, man.
Yeah,
You've been
he's
on the
as
team for long.
far as like pure score, he might be the best as pure scoring. So he's
Yep.
fifth best. So I have Damien sixth, Lucas. Well, who do I have at six? Nah,
Hmm.
there's Luca. Then I had Kyrie, Steph at nine, and then
Hmm.
10 would be who else is out there? Um, maybe yeah, man, there's a lot of players out there.
This is hard because there's a lot of good players right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of good players.
Because some of them got traded and they got better. That's what I don't like. What they
Yeah,
got fucking better when they left? Fucking
yeah.
bullshit.
I'm gonna say this because I'm a Lakers fan. That's all I can think of. Anthony Davis, probably 10th.
Mm,
So that's my top 10 right now.
all right.
Just straight out, like straight up the head. That's
No,
my
I
top.
feel that.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna probably give my top 10. I actually had this list for a long time. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna start from 10 all the way at once. Number
Okay.
10, I'm gonna have to give it to the white boy from Lakers, Alex Caruso.
Caruso.
That
Oh
guy
yeah.
could dunk on any. You see that fucking play where he dunked on Lonzo Ball? I was like, what the
Oh yeah.
fuck?
I saw that.
This
He's
white guy fucking dunking on people. Make him part of the big three, please, Lakers.
he's a
Make
big
him part
fan.
of the big
Everyone's
three.
a fan of Will Caruso.
Dude, he's like, dude, he's, oh my God, bro. If Lakers, please do not trade him. I
Yeah.
want him. They were
Everyone's
going
like,
to trade him too with fucking Kyle Kuzma and shit. Man, fuck
oh
that.
yeah,
That big trade.
yeah.
All right, so
Um,
yeah, number 10, I'm giving it to Alex Cruz. So that guy is such a big, he's really, really good. Hopefully Lakers do keep him. Number 9, I'm gonna have to go with Russell Westbrook.
oh,
At a
Russell's
time,
good.
yeah, when Westbrook was good, when he was OKC, he was doing, and that's the problem too. Like he was so good when Kevin Durant was there, but when he dipped,
Yeah, he
everything fell apart. So
brick.
number 9,
Yeah.
I like prime Westbrook rather
Yeah.
than new Westbrook. I think Westbrook that back then was not that good, but
Yeah.
nowadays he's getting better, improving. So yeah, number 9, we'll go to Westbrook.
Okay.
Number eight. This is gonna be I'm gonna have to go with Brandon Ingram. I think
Brandon.
Brandon at a point when he was on Lakers, he was only averaging maybe like 15 points, but when he left to the Pelicans, he got a little better personally.
Yeah.
So Brandon Ingram's gonna be number 8. Number
Mm.
7, I'm gonna have to go with the boy, the living legend, Mr. Lonzo Ball.
Lonzo.
Yeah, I think here's the thing about Lonzo. I think when he was with Lakers, his dad and his whole, internet fiasco, him being the best, that really fucked him up with his own Lakers because
Uh,
everyone expected him to be this golden child of the Lakers. His
yeah.
type of lifestyle was not. He may come back. I'll give you that. If he improves like how he did, when he was with the Pelicans, he might come
Yeah.
back in the future.
He's getting.
Hopefully, Lakers
Yeah.
maybe will
He's
push
getting a
him
lot
out.
better. Yeah.
Number 7 to go Lonzo. Now, not
Yeah.
Lonzo when he was like I think I like Lonzo now.
Yeah. He's
Number
good.
6, I like Durant. I'm gonna go with 6 Durant. I know Durant should
AD.
be
Yeah.
top 3, but I'm gonna go with Durant because the problem with Durant is like he's a good shooter. He's very very good. He
Yeah.
can
He's
he can
really
shoot
good.
balls. My problem with him though is this
Uh,
guy cannot stay on one fucking team. He can't fucking.
that's true. Yeah.
He's very very. Honestly, man, I got pissed off when he went to the Warriors. I'm like,
Oh
why the
man.
fuck did you go?
That was
The
I.
biggest people
We
say
can
like
say
it's like LeBron. Like, you know
that's
what?
not.
Don't
It's
bring
not.
LeBron to discussion, okay? Because LeBron, at
LeBron.
least here's one thing LeBron did right. He went to Miami, he won them 2 championships. He came back, got Cleveland that dream. So
Yeah. And by the
uh,
way, his team was shit when he left.
yeah, his
So
his team was really shit.
it was
Let's
like
be
the
honest.
worst team in the league.
Go back. I think back then when he was the first time with the Cleveland, he did not do well. Like
Yeah.
he was averaging fucking amazing points, but he had
He,
shit
he
team. So
he literally had to carry teams. Yeah, it was
and then he
trash.
knew he had to go back to get that ring for Cleveland, which he did. That's
He
good.
did, yeah.
Kevin Durant's never done that before.
He's
But yeah,
never going to either. Yeah.
never. If the team does well, but whatever. Yeah, number 6 I had to go Durant. I love dude. That guy can score.
Oh yeah, mid
But
ranges.
my only problem now is with that snapped Achilles.
Oh
It
man.
brought so many flashbacks to when
We just,
Kobe had the same fucking problem, which
well,
is
we just
strange
hope.
because
Yeah.
Kobe got his Achilles snapped during the Warriors game, and
Uh-huh.
then
Oh
Kevin
damn.
Durant got his Achilles snapped when he's with the Warriors. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Let's hope he's the same player. I hope so.
It's fucking coincidence. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
So number 5, I'm gonna have to go with I think Kawhi. Kawhi is a really
Why?
clutch player, bro.
He's really good.
He's very, very clutch, man. That fucking game against 76ers was the buzzer
Wow,
beater.
that
Really,
was
like I saw it hit the rim, thunk, thunk,
that was insane.
fucking
Insane.
went ape shit. I'm like, no fucking way,
Yeah, that
let's
was.
go.
I was so happy he beat the Warriors too. So happy.
Dude, I was like, yes, please. People are saying too. Well, what about Durant? If you think if he would have got injured, you think he like no, we don't be that. No, that
No, yeah,
we don't talk
get
about
the
that.
fuck out of here. Yeah,
I think Kawhi is number 5, and plus
mm.
he's from San Diego. Lovely guy. He
Yeah,
went to
love
school
him.
here.
He's a beast.
Um, number 4. I guess I can go with Clay Thompson.
Clay.
He's pretty good. You know, he can put. I'll tell you this. I think people don't give him a lot of props when he's on the Warriors. I know people like, oh, but I think he's undershadowed between Steph Curry and Draymond.
Yeah,
I think they
he
look at
deserved
those
more. He
two.
deserved more
He's there.
credit.
He put up like what 81 points I think in one game. I don't know if that's true or not.
He
No, it was 61. Man, 61.
yeah,
He put up 61
61.
points, so he can do good. Clay's good. He gets number 4 spot in my opinion.
Mm.
Number wait, was it? Yeah, number 4. No, number 3. Number 3. I have to give it to LeBron. I think LeBron
LeBron.
should be number 1, and I really do think he is. But like number 3, I feel he's also a very, very good. He reminds me so much of Allen Iverson when he brought that team into the playoffs. He
Yeah,
carried the whole team. He's done it like 8 times.
yeah, he's done it a
No
lot of
other
times.
player has done that. Maybe Kobe at one point, but I think LeBron gets that respect because he can do well, and I love the fact that he's able to do it.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Okay, number 2. Uh, it is hard because I don't know what to say about this player. I think he can be good in some games, but he needs improvement. I'm gonna have to give it to Ben Simmons. I
Yeah,
think Ben Simmons is still lacking some points. You know,
he
he
needs
wanted to be a
less.
Laker too,
Yeah,
which dude, that would have been epic. Imagine if we got Ben Simmons, that would have been fucking amazing.
fuck.
We
Yeah.
got Lonzo Ball instead. And
Uh-huh.
I think Ben Simmons, he's getting truly underrated. I think he needs to be more appreciative. He's gonna do well. I
Yeah.
do think though he needs to leave 76ers. I don't think he needs to be there no more. I think he's outstayed his welcome. I think he needs to go.
Yeah, Embiid. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll get there. And then I guess number one spot, I'm gonna have to get to Janice Akatumbo. This
Uh,
guy, in my opinion, is what the East needs. I feel like he's gonna be the replacement for LeBron when
Probably.
LeBron
Yeah.
retires.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he's there. He's got the mentality. He's got the bulky muscles. He's so humble. He's very respectful. And he won MVP too, dude. He
Yeah.
won
One
MVP
MVP.
that year.
Yeah, one MVP.
So I have to give it to that guy. I think in the East, he reminds me of like a young LeBron when he was with Miami. So hopefully,
Yeah.
I want him to do better. He is doing better. I think the Bucks are probably gonna. Hopefully, we get his brother. I want.
Oh,
Imagine
brother.
both Akatumo brothers on Lakers. That'd be so
Oh
sick.
God. Yeah. He's definitely gonna be an
Which, by the way,
all-time
why
great.
are Lakers using him on the team too? I'm like, you're benching his ass, dude. Put him on
Yeah.
the team.
He must not. Maybe he doesn't. He not good with his brother, but yeah, I don't know. But
Your props.
yeah. But yeah, that's the NBA. I guess it's not much because of quarantine. But now NFL. This is
Ooh.
NFL. The question is, how will that work if it starts on time? That's if things aren't back to normal by then. How will
Um,
it work?
I think for the most part, I'm not too worried about the NFL. I think the NFL is they're gonna be working on something because let's be honest. And by the way, I'm glad we had the Super Bowl at least because that's all I cared about. I'm glad we had that because let's be honest, if this all would have never happened, I mean, if all this fire shit didn't happen, if it happened before the Super Bowl, that probably would have been bad. So
Yeah.
props on them. But I think what Roger Goodell is trying to do right now is he's trying to figure out ways to kind of keep the. And by the way, too, I think with the NFL, they're gonna do something. They'll figure
Yeah.
something out.
Hey,
I
this
think
is if there's no fans, that's gonna be fucking crazy.
that would be so terrible because right now I'm pretty sure people who bought like season tickets they're gonna be pissed off the most
Yeah.
because they
Oh
spend
yeah.
so much money on Rams tickets, Steelers tickets, Charger tickets. Up, people will be upset if like okay, I want my money back then.
I just hope there's fans. I really hope so.
Now
That'd
we're
be
gonna
worse
find
than that'd be worse than NBA.
nah,
Imagine
yeah,
it
NBA I can
football.
truly understand why it's inside while the NFL it's outdoors. So
Imagine that with no fans. Jesus Christ. But
oh, I'd be pissed off too. I'm like,
yeah,
man, I ain't playing
I
one
just
motherfucker.
let's just hope it's back to normal by then. But
Probably
this
start like
is
I'm pretty sure that the preseason starts in August, right?
yeah August. There's still quite a
Okay.
bit of time. But
Yeah, I'll figure something out.
yeah, they'll figure something out. But this is big news. Biggest
Mhm.
news in NFL in a while. Cam Newton goes to the Patriots.
Ooh, oh my
Wow.
god.
The question this is what people are gonna wonder. Like
Yeah,
Belichick and Brady won 6 rings
6 rings.
together. The
6 rings.
question is gonna be, did Belichick need Brady? That we're gonna find out. We'll find
Yeah,
out from
I
Cam.
honestly believe that Belichick, he's in my opinion, probably one of the best coaches in the NFL. I think
Yeah, one of the best of all time.
he's pulled off so many. And the problem is too, he didn't give Brady any special treatment when he was with the team. So
Oh no.
nah, I think Brady. He even said himself, bro. I don't get treated like I'm the special player. Like and I respect that for Belichick. That's what a coach is
Mm.
supposed to do. You're not supposed to be friends with your captain, your coach. You're
Yeah,
supposed to be a fucking coach.
yeah.
You train his ass, get his ass running, and handle it all.
Brady
Um,
just.
what I think with Cam Newton though, what he has to offer, I think this is a good attempt to rebuild his career because
Oh yeah,
Cam, he was falling apart. I
yeah,
think after the Super Bowl loss, like
yeah.
because he was good. And another too, those hits, dude. I think that right shoulder really fucked him up
Yeah,
because when he got injured,
he's taking the most hits out of like any QB, like
exactly.
yeah,
I think I'll say this. I'll say this. I think Cam, he put his, I'll give Cam this. A lot of people don't make a Super Bowl. He got his Panthers to the Super Bowl. He tried his best. He
yeah,
didn't get the job done. Lost terribly
yeah. He
to
lost
fucking
Von
Peyton
Miller.
Manning. So
Yeah,
it is what it is. But I think this is gonna be a good. The problem is though they only gave him a 1 year contract. I
yeah,
think they're just testing the waters with him
yeah. They're gonna test it
because
out.
he's
Hopefully,
not starting right. Yeah, I don't think is he gonna be starting?
well, that's between him and what's the guy's name? What's the kid's
Brian
name?
Hoare isn't that who they picked as their main QB?
They have a new guy that people have been talking about. He's like a rookie. Jason Stidham, uh,
I think
something
that's him.
Stidham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
He,
well, I don't.
if anything, I think they're gonna probably start Jason because he's
Hmm.
been there like a year, and then they're gonna start him for the first couple weeks. Once
Yeah,
Cam gets rolling and understands the playbook, they're gonna start him. That's what I
because
think.
I've seen Cam. He's been trading at the. Apparently, there's been videos of him at the UCLA. He's been trading with OBJ, and
Oh yeah.
so they. I could tell Cam he's ready to come back. I think his
Mm-hmm.
time is already waited. My
Yeah.
problem is though, like if there's been a couple articles with him and Edelman, apparently Edelman doesn't like Cam's throwing ability. He feels like he can't reach him. Like when
Mm.
throws the ball, he can't reach, which is understandable because like Cam's still a pretty young guy. He's like what 20, 28, 29. I don't know how old he is,
Yeah.
but
He's like
he's still
I
pretty
think he's
young.
yeah he's like in his 31 or something
So
like that.
looking at that type of availability, if you can't even get Edelman to agree with you, that's a problem because Edelman
Yeah, Edelman.
he should have went with Brady, bro. Go to the Buccaneers, man. They need you.
Yeah, but so Cam Newton, this he has a huge chip on his shoulder because the Panthers
Yeah.
basically let him go. He even put on Twitter like they gave up on me. He has a
Yeah,
big chip on his shoulder. I like Cam a lot. They have a good O line down there.
of course. I
I hope
think, yeah.
they're gonna have to change the playbook around a little. Obviously, he's a different style than Brady. He's more athletic. He's more
And I respect Belichick. I think Belichick when he actually trains Cam, I think Cam's gonna be good. People are saying too that Cam going to the Patriots is not gonna be a good progression for him. I'm like, well, we don't even know because
yeah, we don't
everyone
know
who
yet.
goes to the always fucking Patriots always makes it to the playoffs every
Yeah,
fucking year.
every year.
This year, this could be different,
Yeah,
but
so here's one thing that Belichick's got to be careful with. He's been known to be hard on Brady.
yeah.
And Brady obviously has a big ego, but Cam has a huge ego. So if you treat him like shit, he's not going to respond well. I can tell you that.
Well,
So
that's what happened to fucking what's his name, Antonio Brown. Well,
Antonio has a huge ego, and well, part of it he's an asshole too. But
because he's a yeah, dude. Like I
yeah,
think with that when Antonio, dude, oh my god, I don't know why I bring this guy in discussion, but Antonio, like, if he didn't do any of that shit, I think with the whole incident with him and his girlfriend or whatever, this people had sex, he probably would have stayed with the Patriots. But no, he
yeah,
fucked it up and
he
he caused problems.
that guy is so good too. It's sad. He's so good.
Dude, he gave. I can't believe, bro. The Patriots. If you get kicked off the Patriots, that's a
Yeah,
problem.
they had fucking like they had some bad.
He only played one game. He
Yeah,
only played
played
one
one
game.
game, did all right. He the thing is he's so fucking good. Like he's the best receiver in the game when he's there. It's just he's a fucking dumbass.
A
It's the problem.
discussion, bro. He's still top at least top 10,
Yeah,
but
easily.
he's just a big problem for the NFL. Like
He needs
that,
to
we
put it
don't need
together.
this shit. Like, bro, if you
Yeah,
and I can't blame Anton for everything, man. I know. I think he. I'm not saying it's over. I think there is potential of him coming back. He just needs to act normal.
he
But
needs to get it together. Yeah,
I
but
think that incident with Buford really fucked his head up. But regardless,
yeah,
with Cam though, I see Cam becoming I see progression because let's be honest, there's no more Brady, there's
yep,
no more of that Patriot area. I can see some new changes. Hopefully, I know Belichick is going to train him well,
Yeah,
but
he always does his job.
I think we need to get more. We need to see more from Cam. I know Cam; he's trying his best because that arm injury really messed him up, and
Let's hope his arm is
I
still.
think though, I think now if he actually trains his heart out, I could see a potential comeback because
Yeah,
there have been players who've sucked so bad and they've come back from nothing. But
yeah.
yeah,
He first of all, I think for him to succeed, he's gonna have to stop being such a rusher and become
yeah,
more of a pocket passer. I mean, he has the ability to run like no other. But in New England, Belichick's gonna be pissed if all he sees is fucking Cam trying to rush things and trying to force things. Belichick super. His style is being efficient, moving
hmm
down the field. Cam is
yeah.
more of a force it kind of guy. Like he
Because he
doesn't.
throws so many short passes. I'm like, if you notice when he played for the Panthers, he was just throwing so many passes, like so short. I'm like,
Yeah.
guy, you need to practice on your long ones because he's ah,
To be fair, his weapons aren't very good in New England. He
it's
has
not.
his
Again,
running
we have
back
to
is okay.
just
Like he
yeah,
has okay running backs. Edelman, he actually led the league in drop passes, so he's
yeah.
actually he's going on the decline.
The problem with Edelman though, he's not like I'm surprised he even stayed. If Brady left, I would have done two things: either
Um,
went to the Bucks with him or retire. I don't know
and
why
then
he decided not to just
yeah,
retire, but I think maybe it's
obviously,
probably for money. He's pretty
obviously,
old too. He's
yeah,
really old.
he's older now. He's in his late 30s. Obviously, Gronk is left to the Patriots. I mean, to the Bucks.
You know why he went? He wanted to go.
Yeah,
He wanted to go be with his boyfriend Brady.
yeah, but Belichick, I know he's a really prideful man. He probably wants to
He's
prove
very very good,
that he
but
doesn't want to. He wants to prove that he doesn't need Brady. I'm
mhm,
pretty sure it's the other way around too. Brady probably wants to say, "Hey, I don't need Belichick. I can bring this shit team to the playoffs. Watch me."
yeah,
But the only, there is a question that I've seen a lot in videos. It's who
mhm.
has more pressure on Cam or Brady. To me, it's
I think it's
Cam.
Brady. Yeah, I think. Well, I'll go ahead if you want to go.
Yeah. This is why I don't think Brady has nothing to prove. First of all, to me, he can go 0 for 16 and still be the best of all time because he has
Hmm
6 rings, been
hmm
to 9 Super Bowls,
Yeah.
and the guy's like 40,000 years old. So it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
there's no, I don't care. That's a huge like free card. He's old as shit. So if he sucks, it doesn't matter. I mean, he's old,
hmm
6 rings, most wins ever by a quarterback,
hmm
most rings ever by a quarterback.
hmm
Um, he's the best of all time. It's not even close. And I love Peyton Manning. He's not close. I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
love him. He's not close.
Both are great.
Yeah.
I think in my opinion, I think it's the other way around. I think there's gonna be pressure on Brady because here's the problem. Brady is no longer a Patriot. Not a bad thing. It's kind of good. It's good to restart and build. I think he's going to a new team
Uh-huh.
that, let's be honest, the Bucks are not very, very good. It's like going to the Browns almost to the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
They're not even let's say they have Gronk, they have Brady, they get and they bring some new wide receivers in. Brady's never been that type of guy where if you give him a new well he had and okay it's vice versa. He's been given a new team before and it done well. The problem is though, new coach, new players, hella young team. This team is young too,
Yeah.
really young. Another thing too is the age of Brady. Brady's like 40. Oh my god, he's gonna be fucking
He's late
43
40s.
coming up.
Yeah.
He's gonna probably be the oldest quarterback. I
Yeah.
think he will be the oldest quarterback to ever like win the most ring.
Yeah.
But the problem is though, he's still in his prime. In my opinion, Brady's still in his prime, but he doesn't have that feel anymore of like I was with the pay. I think that's gonna be pressure on him the most. Well, I think Cam, he's a young guy. He's gonna get time to develop. I
He's
think he'll
still
be
young.
fine with the Patriots. Plus, he's being taught by Belichick, like one of the
Uh-huh.
greatest quarterback coaches. Brady's gonna be different. Yeah, he has Gronk with them, but they're both old. Gronk, if he plays, his back's gonna break.
Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah.
Brady, I think, it's not I'm pretty sure that line he had with Patriots is not gonna be the same line he had with Tampa Bay. I think it's gonna be way different because you gotta realize Brady's gonna be in uncharted territory. People are saying too, oh, so now we're probably make the playoffs. Hold your horses, okay? We don't even
Yeah.
know if that's gonna
We'll
happen
see.
yet.
Yeah. We'll see.
We don't even know it's gonna happen yet.
'Cause,
People are already saying, "Oh, Bucks are number one, probably playoffs." He hasn't even played yet. Like,
yeah.
we gotta see how it is.
He has good weapons. So he has Mike Evans. What's the
I'm
other guy's
surprised he
name?
went to Mike Evans. He's
Yeah,
pretty good.
he has Goodwin,
Mm-hmm.
who's quick as shit.
Good win is very
He
good.
always has Gronk, OJ
Mm-hmm.
Howard, Cameron Braid. So he has really good weapons. The thing is, it's a new system. I there is a question of
Mm-hmm.
is he assistant
Question.
quarterback, um, but the weapons are there because you got plenty of shit to throw to.
I think for the most part, Brady, I think he's gonna be okay. But my problem is, if his team fucking sucks, dude, he's gonna be pissed, and his career's
Yeah,
gonna. Well, his career won't be tarnished. I wouldn't say that. He'll
yeah,
he'll he'll be still considered the best. But I think it was kind of a. I really thought he was gonna stay maybe another year for the Patriots and then probably retire.
yeah. I
That was
wish.
my thing. The fact
I
that he just said, you know what, fuck it, I'm out. I'm done
yeah.
with you. I'm gonna go play for another team.
Belichick's a really, I think Belichick's a really cutthroat guy. He's like, fuck it, I don't need you. We want 6 rings, a good run, get out of here.
Well, the
But
good thing is like they didn't end on bad terms. I know. Brady did talk to Kraft, the owner of the team.
uh,
You know, they touch bases like, you know, man. And let's be honest too, like it ain't a bad thing. Like he fucking gave him 6 rings. It ain't
yeah,
like he just didn't give him nothing. Like, bro, you
most
got
rings
six
ever.
rings
Yeah.
from me, so
Yeah.
relax.
But Cam, he doesn't have really good weapons. He has decent running backs.
If this was prime Cap, like if this was like Cam Newton when he first started in the NFL, maybe this would be okay.
Yeah.
But
I think if I have to predict the record, I'll be surprised if they win more than 9 games. The Patriots. I think they're gonna go like 9-7. Maybe be a wild card team.
oh
Lose
yeah,
early. They're gonna lose earlier in the playoffs.
possibly.
The Bucks. I'm gonna say because of the weapons he has, and if he's anything like he was last year, or
Mm-hmm.
like if he's not completely like shit now because he's old,
Yeah,
I'm gonna say 10-6,
10-6.
and they're not gonna win the Super Bowl. They're gonna
No, no,
lose. They're
no.
gonna lose in the first. Like they might be wild card, maybe,
I'm
or
calling
maybe
second round. I think second round they're probably gonna
yeah,
lose.
maybe
No.
like yeah, they're gonna lose divisional round or wild card, whatever.
Mm-hmm. I'll be
Um,
surprised.
if they go farther than that, if either of those teams go farther than that, I'll be really surprised. Um,
Gotcha.
but
But I
neither
think
one
for
of
the
them is winning Super Bowl. I don't think
of
so.
course, bro, of course it
Yeah.
happens. But in the end though, overall, I just say my final note on this. I love to see Cam play football again because I do miss him. I know he's a very, very good quarterback.
He is.
I wouldn't say he's the best, but he's pretty good. I want to see him play again because it's been a long time. This guy's not played a single fucking game.
Yeah.
Um,
Wow.
I want to see Brady. I overall want to see football. Hopefully, we don't have too much of a pandemic with everything going on, and
Yeah.
hope sports does come back. Um, I think Kansas gonna do well with the Patriots. I give it maybe about a couple weeks when
Yeah.
the season starts. Brady, I think he'll be okay. Like you say, he's got a good line. He's got good teammates. He's got people who you can trust. I
Mm,
potentially see him becoming, very familiar with the team.
yeah.
Retirement though for Brady, I think I give it about what 2 years. I don't know I don't know how much he signed with the
Yeah.
contract with the Bucks for. I think it was like maybe a year or two.
Uh-huh.
But I think Brady's probably gonna retire, man. If he stays till
Yeah.
he's 50, oh my
Oh my
god.
God. He'll be benched eventually. He's not gonna be very good by then. Yeah. I think he'll
yeah.
retire. But
Yeah.
fucking there's a good point that this one guy I've been watching a lot of,
Yeah.
Colin Coward, like he's ESPN.
Yeah, yeah, I know. He's
Yeah.
on ESPN, dude.
He's good. He brought up a good point about the culture of Boston and Tampa. So Boston is very like nitty gritty. Like let's get to work. Let's get.
Oh yeah, that's
Tampa is more laid back. Like it's Florida. Everyone's chilling. Brady's gonna be the new culture, the new team. And that's the question. Can he rile these players up to take it really, really seriously like he does and be like, hey man, I want to win a Super Bowl. I don't
I
want to
mean,
fucking
if I was in Brady's position, I would look at him like, man, I fucking don't like your ass, but
yeah,
I respect you. So I
yeah.
will learn from you. Because
Like
like I mean you can that's the one thing about people listening. It's like basically being taught by Jordan or Kobe. Like imagine
yeah,
those well if let's say if Jordan was still playing in the NFL, I mean it's an NBA, and like,
uh,
you're like a young guy on the team and he's basically the leader, the captain. You have to look at him as like your leader.
yeah,
Um with Brady, I don't think he's gonna have that problem because these guys who watched him since they were fucking like maybe 11 or 12, whenever how old they are, like they look
yeah,
at that, like, okay, you know what? You did beat my ass a couple years ago when you're on another team,
yeah,
and now you're here now. So I have to look at you as my quarterback, as my captain. So hopefully you'll train him. And I think we're gonna get a good mindset. I think people are gonna like his ass. I think people are gonna respect him more. But
yeah. Oh yeah,
Bucks, Bucks.
everyone respects him. But
Nobody liked him when he was on the Patriots. Loki, I
yeah,
hated him when he was on the
yeah.
Patriots.
Everyone respected him. No one liked him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll say it's my I didn't like him when he was on page. I fucking hated his ass, but I
yeah,
respected him because like, man, I even though I fucking like your
yeah. He's a
ass.
winner. He's a winner.
I respect you because you can do this even with
Yeah,
a fucking shitty team.
yeah. But that's the NFL.
Yeah.
I hope they do both do well. Um,
Yeah, man.
um,
I'm all ready for sports. Hopefully it
I
does
like.
come back.
Yeah, I hope it all comes back. This is my last topic. And if you have more after, tell me.
All right.
This is the return of quarantine. So basically, at least here in
Oh,
this city, San
yeah.
Diego,
I,
they're
I
like
just I just got an article from San Diego County, so it's officially like everything's closed down over there, or I don't
uh,
know what county it's in.
yeah, like Imperial Beach. Luckily, it's not gonna happen. Chula Vista's not like this is where
Of
we
course, no
are.
one cares about Imperial Beach.
Yeah,
I live there.
Or Chula Vista. Yeah,
Yeah. Fuck,
but the
dude.
ones that are gonna close are like the like Imperial, the not Imperial Beach, but Imperial,
Imperial Valley, I think
um,
so. I'm not sure.
like El Cajon, like the northern counties. That's where it's bad. Down here, I guess it's not, so everything's fine down here.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as that, I just hope it the riots and shit like people stop and realize it's not doing shit. It's not fixed. First of all, it's not fixing anything. Second of
Yeah.
all, it's making things worse with COVID.
I
Like
think yeah, it's
like
fucking name.
like theaters were supposed to open. I think it's gonna be delayed now because of that
AMC's right.
bullshit.
Apparently AMC was probably gonna start opening up
Yeah,
the
and
theaters beginning.
now thanks to these dumbasses, there's not. So, like, I wish they found a different way to protest. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I'm all for the protest, but it's not helping right now. It's not a good time. Um,
It's
I just hope that shit gets better. I hope there's a vaccine so they can protest all they want or something
I mean,
soon.
I'll be honest with you, like with everything being quarantined again, am I surprised we're back in lockdown? No, because I knew eventually with everything happening, even before the when we were back into quarantine, people were just regardless being reckless. They were just
Yeah.
wearing masks. They were just going about their day and didn't care.
Uh,
The only reason why this is happening again, why people are going to lockdowns, is because we're trying to stop it from spreading faster. Because it rises up like I think 10 more, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. And with
yeah.
San Diego County, because I was just there not too long ago. I was there
Uh,
like last week. I should have called you. I was actually gonna hit you
oh
up.
yeah.
I was so fucking busy with
Very
like doing
busy.
videos and
Yeah.
shit.
It's all right.
But maybe I'm actually might come down maybe Monday, so maybe we get to hang out. Or maybe we'll do something. But
Yeah.
um regardless, I am I surprised about San Diego County being closed down? Yes, because I was very like, I thought San Diego County personally was gonna be kind of okay. Especially there
Yeah.
was a protest not too long ago, like I think like a month ago.
Yeah.
Like everything seemed to be fine over there, so I had nothing to worry about.
Uh,
Now, what really bothered me was like I'm so close to Disneyland or and Los Angeles. Shit, dude, I was surprised. We're still apparently too. We're still open. So
yeah.
surprising you guys are closed now.
Yeah.
Our mayor of this county has not officially declared, a lockdown yet.
Yeah.
So, for the most part, I'm a little bit, you know, I know we're gonna have to go back on lockdown. Maybe not now, but in a couple of weeks. But
Yeah. I
I'm
just.
hopeful that we're gonna do something. But with all these riots happening too, I'm just gonna throw it in there for shits and giggles.
Mm,
The good thing is I know that they're still happening over in the East Coast, apparently, and up in Seattle.
yeah.
I know a lot of these people are still trying to, fight for everything. They're trying to abolish everything. They're trying to cancel everything. Everything's getting canceled left, right. Cancel holiday.
Yeah.
Let's be okay. We are living in this type of generation where the cancel culture is becoming really, really bad.
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
And adding that in with the quarantine and the COVID, it's just not good. And
Yeah.
let's just be realistic. If you want to really do something, I understand people are upset to what's happened and what's transpired over the course of these last few months.
Yeah.
In retrospect, you know, it's good we're having these things because now people are finally waking up. However, I think it's getting out of control now because now we're defaming shit, we're getting
It's
rid of shit, we're
ridiculous.
breaking property, we're tagging up walls.
Yeah.
I think this is not healthy. I think a lot of people need to realize that, with this happening, you're not solving the problem, you're adding to it. Because
Yeah.
then
It's.
now you do realize, 'cause I see people destroying statues and shit, and that's fine. You want to do that? You think it's gonna help out the world? Go ahead. I'm not gonna tell you no. I don't care. But you do realize when you destroy that monument or that statue that represented fucking oppression years ago, it's gonna get rebuilt again the following day.
Yeah.
So
No. It's.
regardless, I'm not gonna say what you can and can't do. You can do it how you want. If you think it's gonna be helpful, you're not wearing your mask, you being reckless, you want to live the way you want to live, be as it may. However, what's gonna happen is you're gonna pay the consequences in the reality sense.
Yeah.
With
I,
everything happening, I do think there's always light at the end of the tunnel.
uh-huh.
I'm always hopeful that these protests they are kind of slowing down, not as much, but they are kind of go dying down a little bit. We're kind of coming back. We're gonna go back
Yeah.
to quarantine again, but in
Uh,
retrospect, yeah, man, I'm just hopefully I know the
Yeah, it's
quarantine's
insane.
gonna make us crazy again, but
Yeah,
it is what it
I
is.
don't think it's gonna be as like ever complete total lockdown. I think they're gonna
Mhm.
close some things down.
Yeah.
I was really looking forward to the theaters opening, but like as
I
far
mean, too,
as
like, do I really want to go to theaters to
yeah,
watch a movie? I can
like
just watch my
I
shit
used
at
to go
home.
a lot. Like I used to go a lot before quarantine, but
I had the movie pass first. So that was me.
yeah, but as far as like the cancel culture, it's first of all it's ridiculous. Like you can't first of all you can't argue with these people.
It is
Like
ridiculous, man. It's getting too
they
much.
literally it's all emotion. They have no there's less logic. There's more emotion involved in
Hmm.
logic. Like you see one video. Obviously, we all agreed what happened to like someone like George
Yeah,
Floyd is awful, right? But
George Floyd's often.
their response to that is ridiculous. First of all, the guy's life is over. The guy that killed him,
Yeah, he's dead. He's
and deservingly so. He deserved it. So his life is over. The
mhm,
guy that killed George Floyd,
that's true.
his life's over.
Hmm.
Now they're siding with these. There's other videos out there now with that are more debatable.
Hmm.
That the cop was in the right. Like there's one guy I heard that had a pointed the gun at the cop, and the
Hmm.
cop obviously shot him because he didn't want to get shot. And the guy
Hmm.
they're siding with the guys that they're siding with the guy that pulled the gun out. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
so the cop's supposed to let him shoot him so he won't get mad at
yeah,
him. Like that is a different case.
yeah.
That's good. He took the gun out, defending himself, but they still sided with the criminal. I'm like,
Yeah. I,
and
I,
ridiculous,
yeah,
ridiculous.
it's getting to the point of like, there yesterday they just announced to a lot of these police departments are going to lose their funding and budget, which
Yeah,
agreeably, I do think this is a good lesson learned. But in hindsight, though, this is bad because some of these policemen are not criminally bad. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. I do agree that bad cops should not be given this type of. But again, too, do I agree with people's side of like, when they're tired of being, just comply. I understand it's fucking difficult because of being racially profiled. It's fucking, and I know I've been racially profiled before. I walked from a fucking movie theater wearing red and black, and people thought I was a gang member. I should have brought this up yesterday.
yeah,
Yesterday, when I was coming home from my friend's streaming after we streamed for a couple hours, I had a
yeah.
cop follow me all the way home from Target where I lived right to my house. I parked across the street, and the guy, I guess this cop, it was a patrol car, but he blocked me in. I thought I was gonna stay there, but he pulled up, and then I got in my car. I'm just walking by, a guy staring at me. It's an Asian cop too, which really pissed me off. Like, guy, what the fuck? Like, what are you looking at? What am I doing to you? I'm just
Mm,
leaving, and
yeah,
he didn't stop me. Thank God, because I was just, I was kind of just tired. But it just is people are really unsafe right now. I generally did not want to be like, dude, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I want to go home. I don't want to be doing this. I didn't get pulled over, thank God, but it just felt weird that like I parked my car, I turned my ignition off, and he was still there looking at me. I'm like, dude, come on, man. I don't want to be pulled over. I don't want to get fucking. I really didn't want to cause problems, so I just like got out of my car, locked my door, walked away. Because I'm not trying to. But again, you never know. You never know. Anything could happen. But
but
it was like I wasn't scared. I wasn't petrified. I was just worried of like, I don't know what this dude could be thinking. He probably looked at me. He probably thought I was a criminal. I don't fucking know. But
yeah, like the
mhm,
cops to me, they're painted the wrong way now though. Like
yeah,
they're people think that they're like this evil, like not evil, but this like bad intention enforcers. That's not what they are. They're supposed to protect you. And I get like when people get like nervous. I get why because that's all they see on the internet. This fucking media
yeah, dude.
portraying this fake narrative of cops. All cops are bad. They're not. And
I
there's
think Will
always a
Smith. Yeah, I
there's
think
always a
Will
bad cop.
Smith's.
But
I
yeah,
just I don't know, man. I think personally, I think Will Smith said himself is like we're not ending racism, we're filming it. He's right about that. Like we're
yeah,
not ending anything, we're just filming it. And
yeah,
reality sense, some of these cases that have been popping up now with video of people getting murdered or being, it's not really stopping it because some of these cases are still ongoing. Some of them have, I think with George Floyd's case though, it was a big national pandemic which really woke the world up. I think this was already being done like a lot of times. I think why this was such a big thing was because, for one, it was filmed, and two, like the way they killed him was inhumane, and he even said himself. If you watch, I can't stand watching that video, man. It's just
yeah.
so
It's
hard
hard.
to
It's
watch.
hard
I
to watch.
can't. the first time I saw on the news, I'm like, bro, I can't watch this, bro. Watching a guy just get say he can't breathe, he's crying his mom out. Like, dude, it's like a movie. Like, you don't want to watch away. You don't want to turn
Yeah.
away. But like, it's so hard to watch because a lot of these people who are kidding are remotely black, and it's so fucked
It's
up. And a lot of
but
people don't want to. I don't. I just don't want to watch it because it's just so bad. I've seen
yeah.
people get shot on camera, and like it's fucking terrible to watch.
Yeah,
But I
like
know in the end though, we have to be better. I think we live in society. We have to get better. We
uh,
have to get better.
like the cop thing,
Hmm.
it's just to me I get why people are mad.
Hmm.
Actually it's just not logical though. People are saying cops are a problem. They're not. It's just yeah, there's gonna always gonna be a guy that like the guy that killed George Floyd. It's
Hmm.
always gonna exist no matter how many laws you make. If there's cops around, there's gonna be a bad cop. That's just
Hmm.
the world we live in. But people are acting like the whole system is that way. It's not. There's a bad cop once in a while. There's gonna be a video of a black guy getting shot, but what can you do? I mean, that's just the imperfect world. Like overall, I think cops
Hmm.
are good, but
I think cops in retrospect, like
um,
they're gonna get trained. They're gonna get better. But in
defunding,
retrospect,
first of all, is gonna make it worse
I
because
think yeah,
they're gonna,
defunding the police
yeah,
and honestly, they're not gonna. That's not gonna do anything
it's gonna
personally.
make it. They're gonna get less training. They're gonna have
They're
less
basically
resource.
gonna create more problems,
Yeah,
which
they're gonna have less resources to hire good cops, good people like mental that are mentally stable and stuff like that.
and then
But
two is just like I don't I think I'm not in I have no hate towards the police. I think the police are just sometimes they're gonna be doing their jobs. What I don't like though is the bad police. I don't like them at all, especially what happened to me yesterday. I didn't like that personally,
yeah,
but I never made it confrontational. I just did what I had to do. I'm not gonna
yeah,
be all fucking hateful and say, nah, why you pull me over and not act like an idiot and try to fucking cause problems, which could end my life. I'm
uh,
just gonna just listen to what my friend says. And if he gives me problems, just listen. The worst thing that I don't want to happen to me is my life getting killed. And I was very uncomfortable as cop was following me, but I didn't try to make it a big thing. I just went about my business and walked away. And I
yeah,
can just tell you, like, it's scary because right now it's hard to trust the police right now. But
yeah,
it's hard because you don't know who to trust. So, but I was kind of want to end my own thing on this. I truly think we're gonna get better. Societies, with these protests, they are gonna die down eventually. Hopefully, they will. And I do think that hopefully, this is gonna be one of the biggest history lessons in history of what's happened to this world. Like,
yeah,
that we're gonna look back on this and like realize,
yeah.
like, damn, bro, we really messed up.
But yeah, my last words, I guess I would say,
Hmm.
um, like this thing, this cancel culture, like this outrage culture thing. I just hope it dies down, and enough people realize that like the system isn't fucked up. It's just fine. It's
It's
not
not.
perfect. No system's perfect,
Hmm.
but it's not. There's no such thing as systemic racism in this country. There isn't.
Of
Um,
course.
the cops. There's always gonna be a bad cop. There's
Hmm.
always gonna be a person in the right place to record an awful thing like George Floyd, and
Yeah.
then the media is gonna always paint a fake picture that all cops are fucking bad.
Hmm.
Um, I just hope that that dies off and people learn their lesson that this is what happens when you paint a fake narrative. Hopefully, the media stops this bullshit because it's their fault that there's riots. To be honest, people
I think I'm
fake.
gonna probably say this too before we finish up. If this guy was named Derek Chavez, I don't want to say his last name, the guy who killed him. I think I do hope the system looks at this video very, very carefully and really makes a good judgment call and a good justice is served.
Uh,
Because I will say this: if this guy is found not guilty, this this will ruin everybody's life. This is gonna be.
if he doesn't, this is what will happen. If he's not guilty, there's gonna
Mhm.
be. I think the riots are gonna fucking.
It'll get worse, man.
They're gonna
It'll
get
get worse.
really bad.
10 times worse.
Yeah,
If this is basically be like the Rodney King trial when
yeah.
he
It's
was
gonna
when he
get
got beat up like the
really.
five cops and
It's gonna get really.
nothing was done, dude. Come
They're
on.
gonna get really bad because people are already pissed at him. But yeah, I just hope like it's just human nature. I understand why people are choosing the Black Lives Matter side. It's all good intentions.
Yeah, it's good intentions.
I just feel like you gotta look at it more logically. I know that's hard because you get
Hmm.
emotional when you see someone like George Floyd getting killed that way. I
Yeah,
understand that,
it's
but
emotional.
I understand that, but I just wish people would. would calm down
Hmm.
and lean, sit back and think about it, because it's not as bad as you think. But yeah, if that guy is found not guilty, it's gonna be a fucking,
It's gonna be worse,
it's just
but
a shit show. Yeah,
yeah, it
I'm
really should.
scared. I hope they do.
Yeah,
Mhm. But
we have to just wait. I'm pretty sure his trial's not till they haven't said. Not, I don't think his trial's been announced yet, but
I think that the judge, whoever the judges, knows better than to fucking say not guilty, or the jury. Like,
again, we gotta we gotta look at this from. But there's clear evidence that
oh
this
yeah,
cop.
yeah,
This is clear. This
he
is
deserves it.
clear.
Yeah,
Like
It-
this cop has been given numerous complaints.
yeah, he
He
deserves it. Oh, guys, I think we cut off. It's not my internet. Yeah, guys, it's still rolling.
that's
Okay.
I gotta wait for the judge to happen. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I feel about it. Oh, what did your thing
See me?
say? Yeah, it says your internet connections are stable. Can you see me?
Yeah, I see you. Yeah,
Okay,
it froze for a second, but yeah.
no, that's cool. But I think do you have anything else you want to say? Just because
I guess about this I don't, but I guess, do you have anything else you want to talk about before we
yeah, for it.
wrap it up?
Okay, I do want to kind of bring this up. I think this will probably be the last topic, which I think is very, very important.
Yeah.
Okay, comedians, and I guess I'll throw in some other people.
Yeah.
Do they deserve a second chance after making a racially slur,
Oh.
doing blackface, and
Comedians.
should they be given a second chance?
Yeah.
Because this is, I think, important, especially right now. A specific YouTuber is also in some controversy, which I don't know if I follow or not.
Uh,
But there has been slightly bad, apparently there's videos coming out now of comedians getting in trouble because of the racial slurs
mm.
and racial intimidation, all this stuff. Jimmy Kimmel, for example, is in hot
Oh.
water right now because
Oh
of, yeah,
yeah.
you saw the video, right? Okay,
Yeah.
he did blackface of Karl Malone, um, Oprah Winfrey,
Back in the
and
day, yeah.
he said the racial slur. Apparently, I don't think he did. I don't know. I have to go back and look at it, but there's him doing blackface, him
Mm.
doing Oprah, and then on top of that, Jimmy Kimmel, I'm sorry, Jimmy Fallon, he's also in hot water too because he did an SNL skit that was not aired, but a video
Mm.
came out of him impersonating, I think, Jamie Foxx. I believe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, like back in the day, yeah.
This is like, and this, by the way, this is before
All
they're
this.
big. This is like years later. This is like years after. So like,
Uh-huh.
sorry, years before. Sorry.
Yeah.
And these comedians, I'm pretty sure they look back on those skits and
Uh-huh.
regret doing it. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure and you gotta understand too, a lot of these comedians, they had to do it because maybe they were forced to, maybe they did it because maybe because they needed money. I'm not trying to say, was it right? No, I do think it was wrong.
Yeah.
But do I look back on that and say, do they deserve a second chance? Because a lot now with cancel culture, they're trying to cancel those two shows.
Yeah,
And
that's so dumb. So dumb.
so I was trying to know what do you think should be done about these videos, or
I
what
think
your second chances?
yeah, I think first of all, that was years ago. The
Hmm.
culture was nowhere near the way it is now.
Yeah.
As sensitive. I don't think it should even matter, to be honest. They fucking,
Hmm.
it's like watching like, there's this one comedian that was really racist, but it was like in the '80s. He was extremely racist, but that was also a different time. No one cared back then. No
Yeah.
one cared. So why are they gonna give him shit now? It's like bringing up the past.
Hmm.
They would never do it now. It's not like they posted it now. Like,
Hmm.
so honestly, nothing should happen to them. Honestly, I think
I think for the most part, with some of these comedians, what I don't understand about cancel culture is like, I think a lot of this stuff, that's being brought up is just so like ridiculous, like
ridiculous. Yeah.
because let's be real, there have been black comedians that have also made fun of like other
Yeah,
races, and
and no one cares.
they're not
Yeah,
innocent as well.
and they don't care about that. Yeah. No.
But the reason why is like why I don't understand too is why are these videos coming out years later and you're just gonna try to
Exactly.
cancel these guys out the blue?
Yeah.
Yet years ago, nobody cared about this. Nobody
Yeah.
cared. It was appropriate, and
Yeah, it's appropriate.
at that time, it was appropriate. Nobody
Yeah.
cared.
Sad.
I wouldn't say it wasn't because people, oh well, I didn't like that. Well, then if you didn't like it, why did you agree to do it?
Yeah.
And for the most part, those videos were out before they got big. Like Jimmy Kimmel was on this. The clips that were shown, that was on the Man Show, which was a show
Yeah.
on Comedy Central years ago.
Oh.
The Jimmy Fallon skit was when he was on SNL. This is like years ago, but
Yeah.
nobody cared. And
Yeah.
by the
It's
way,
like,
what I don't understand, why are you attacking these comedians who were paid to do this?
yeah.
You should be
Exactly.
attacking the company that did this, not
But
attacking them.
like the cancel culture is such a trend
Hmm.
that people will go back in the past to when cancel culture wasn't a thing and
Hmm.
times weren't as sensitive
They
just to
weren't.
cancel someone now, which is ridiculous to me.
Hmm.
It's sad because people have nothing. They have a sense of like people that start this kind of thing. I feel like they do it because they have a sense of like they feel accomplished or satisfied or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
They get a like sense of superiority. They're like, wow, I'm canceling this piece of shit out. Like that's what going through their head. I'm like, you're not doing anything except looking like a you're
I
looking
think too is
like an
just like
asshole.
because
Look
yeah,
like an
it's
asshole.
I think for the most part, I think why this is why cancel culture is so becoming it's first of all they're canceling everything, bro,
Everything.
everything,
Yeah.
fucking everything, and like food. For God's sakes, food's being taken off the menu
Yeah. You
because it's
get
considered racist.
to be really safe. You gotta be, and this is not being racist or anything or sexist. This is to be safe from being canceled. You gotta be black, a woman, and you gotta be poor. After that, they can't cancel you if
They
you're
can't
black, a
cancel,
woman,
yeah,
and poor.
because it's like it
Because you're
happens.
black, you're a woman, and you're poor, so they can't
Mm.
cancel you in any way. That's the only way you're safe.
I think it just had something to do with for the fact was, and I'm just hypothetically, I wouldn't say it's real.
Yeah.
I think when Donald Trump was president, a lot of this stuff wasn't, being brought up.
Yeah.
But when politics, racial equality, even television, film and shows, right around 2016, this is when everything was becoming built up. And
Mm.
then years later, like I think with social media becoming more of an impact, you
Yeah.
know, this is what got people to wake up and realize we can't be doing this stuff no more.
Yeah.
For example, there's a YouTuber who you may have heard of. You know who Shane Dawson is, right? You know his.
Oh yeah. Oh, the pedophilia thing.
Oh yeah,
Oh god.
his
Yeah. Yeah.
situation. Oh my fucking god, dude! This guy,
Pedophilia. Yeah. The pedophilia is pedophilia.
pedophilia,
Yeah.
racism, racial slurs,
Like
and I'll be real with you, Jimmy. I looking back, okay, because I will be. I used to watch his channel back
yeah,
then.
I watched a couple of videos a long time ago.
Yeah, but the problem was like he was just so like funny and cringy. I know what
Yeah.
I didn't like was when he was when I personally just didn't like when he started doing like these weird girly shit, and I could just tell this guy was gay because
Yeah, he's gay. Yeah.
he was gay. But he said, "Oh no, I'm straight, I'm bisexual and all that shit." And I was like, I didn't give a fuck about that. I didn't care as long as you're funny. It's fine. But I lost interest in him right around 2011, 2012 because he was just so out there. I just didn't fucking fuck with his content. So I was like, all right, fuck you,
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
Yeah. Pedophilia. That's one thing that's not debatable. If you're a
Yeah, the
pedophile, then that's
pedophile
bad.
shit, I think you need
Yeah.
to be brought up because of that. Because there's videos
That's
that,
pretty fucked up.
yeah, it's getting worse. I
And
think with,
I heard some of the clips like where he maybe he's doing it for entertainment purposes, but still, you
yeah,
shouldn't be saying shit like that.
yeah,
Come on, man.
I think there's a music video of him. Oh my god, dude, it's so fucking bad. It's so bad.
God
It's
damn.
like it's him. He's singing some pop song, a parody
Ah,
version of it,
God.
and oh my fucking god, dude, I look at that. I'm like, what the fuck were you thinking, guy?
Like people like him and I'm just throw some other names. I don't watch these guys by the way.
Yeah.
Him, Jeffree, what's his name? Jeffree Star
Jeffree
or some shit.
Jeffree Star. Oh, that guy, the guru
James
guy, the beauty.
Charles. These guys. Okay, I don't. They because they're gay. They think they have a pass to do stupid shit. They
They
don't.
do.
Like
They don't.
Shane Dawson probably thought, okay, I can call a little girl this because I'm gay. No, buddy,
Because
you
I'm
can't.
gay,
You
yeah.
can't. I don't care if you're gay, straight, bi. You can't say pedophilic comments, dude. I don't give a
I
shit if
think,
you're gay or not.
yeah. I just when looking back on his type of content, because you gotta realize too, the way I noticed too, he changed up his content, which was
Yeah.
good. I think that was a good mindset.
Yeah.
The problem is though, what made him look guilty was he started deleting everything. Like, why
Yeah,
would you like,
that's
bro?
not bad.
If you were really like you didn't you really don't care about that stuff no more, and it was the old you,
Yeah.
I would have been responsible and basically just like I think deleting it made it worse. I think he should
Yeah.
just let those videos alone,
And
or better just shut down the channel,
like
which he did eventually. But he
mhm.
just started
like
deleting,
I
and
get why because I hear if I were to hear some like shit like that, I'd be like, holy shit. But
like what I
still, like
wasn't. Yeah,
he should have never said those things. Like here's the thing about pedophilia. It's never been like
it's
the Black
not.
Lives Matter thing. This is like debatable. So back then it
Hmm.
wasn't a thing. Pedophilia has
Hmm.
always been bad,
Yeah,
always. So you can't use that excuse. It's like, oh, back then it wasn't bad. Like shame, it was bad. It's always bad.
it
Pedophilia has
was
always been bad.
bad because again, YouTube back then was not how it is now. Like we're
Yeah,
being censored. Everything's becoming very. You want to make it more clean, more friendly, and
yeah,
I'm glad that now like because oh my god, I do that fucking video. I swear to God, dude, I
Oh,
fucking like what the fuck was he thinking? The one
yeah.
where it's a pop song. I did he's doing a
Mm.
pop parody. He's feeding a kid like dick shaped cookies, and the
Oh
kid
my god.
he puts it in her mouth. Like, dude,
Oh my god, dude, that's insane.
that's so like I look at that now because I never watched any of his parody videos. I just wasn't a fan of it. I just thought it was so stupid and cringy because I don't like
So
I'm not a fan of parody videos. But
yeah.
now I look back, I'm like, dude, what were you thinking? And then there's a video of him doing blackface as Randy Jackson from American
Oh,
Idol. He's
uh,
so fucking dark. I'm like, dude, what are you like? It's
Jesus Christ.
and then the one about oh my where he's talking with his cousin about sex. I'm like,
Oh, I think I've heard that one. Yeah, heard
one
that
with a
clip.
12-year-old. It's
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 awful.
it's it's awful.
Dude, Shane.
I can give you a pass, maybe. Okay, you apologize for the black life shit, the blackface shit. He didn't even,
Yeah,
and I'll give you this. He didn't know, which
yeah. That's okay, but the
that's
pedophilia shit,
fine.
no, no.
I'm pretty sure people don't even know about blackface.
Yeah.
They probably are stupid about
No
it.
one,
But
no one cared back then. Now, but the pedophilia shit, we've always cared. It's not right.
he's apologizing to it now. And then I think the good thing about Shane is like I think too, bro. You're 30 years old. You can keep doing these type
Grown
of
man,
videos.
dude. Yeah.
You're a grown ass man. He did these videos when he was in his 20s, so no
Yeah.
excuse.
No excuse, man. Yeah.
I think
Pedophilia, there's no excuse.
yeah, the pedal shit was really what drove me away from like, bro. Like,
That's
I
fucked
used
up.
to think his shit was funny, but then if you go back and watch some of these videos where he was doing skits, even the children in the video were like underage and like he
God damn.
made him say offensive shit,
Yeah.
and I just fucking couldn't
Yeah.
get with what he was saying. But
But like overall,
yeah,
comedians,
I think
entertainers,
comedians they should be given a second. That's my.
yeah.
I think it's percent
When
chances.
it's the Black Lives Matter shit, like blackface, years
Hmm.
ago, decades ago,
Hmm.
you shouldn't care. You shouldn't
Hmm.
just because you feel you're gonna feel special that you're canceling a famous person just because they did a blackface 10 years ago. That's you're wrong. And first of all, you're in the wrong. You're a fucked up person, and you shouldn't be doing that. But when it's
Hmm.
like Shane Dawson, okay, I understand that. That's pedophilia. Like
Fucking pedo ass motherfucker. I'm like,
that,
dude, what
I
a fucking weird.
never should agree
Oh,
with that.
and then did you also hear about the fucking Smith video he did? The Willow
Oh
Smith video.
God,
Oh my
oh
fucking.
damn, yeah, that's
I'm glad the Smiths are finally stepping up and trying to go after his ass, man.
yeah,
Trying to end that white guy's
fuck that,
career.
yeah. Shane Dawson's it.
He
But
fucking
overall,
mashed.
yeah.
He pretended to masturbate to. Oh, like oh my. And that
God,
she was 11, bro. Oh my.
bro, he has a lot of things to prove now after that. But
No, but before we end this, I'm gonna say okay. What do you think is kind of Shane Dawson?
I think
I'm predicting a riot. I'm
oh shit,
predicting
I predict. I don't think there's enough for criminal like charges. Maybe I don't
no,
know.
they're not criminal.
Yeah, but he's gonna lose a lot of subscribers.
I think
A
he is already. He's like
lot.
he's
Yeah,
like I think he's lost like that day he lost 24K. I've been paying attention. So
yeah.
shit,
He's
it's a
gonna
lot.
lose more and more and more. Probably a couple million.
Hmm.
Um, eventually it'll die down
Yeah.
if he proves himself and apologizes and all that shit, and he'll come back. He'll be fine.
I
But
think the problem is he's apologized so much, but I think the main thing that's bothering people is like I don't think the blackface shit matters. I'm pretty sure people
nah,
would forgive him for that shit.
yeah.
The problem is the pedo shit.
The
Like,
pedal
bro,
shit's gonna be
like
hard.
nobody likes pedophiles. Nobody likes pedophiles. You can ask
Yeah.
any fucking normal ass person, they will say
Any
I
side of
fucking.
any side, the right, liberal,
Mhm.
conservative, nobody agrees with that
I
shit.
mean, I'm glad now people are like you're. But here's the thing about cancel culture. I'll just on the last part. I think we're going on. We're more like 2:30.
Yeah.
So I think in the long run, cancel culture we do need it, but at the same time
uh,
we shouldn't go over.
yeah.
We shouldn't go overboard with it. I
The
think there's some stuff we need to brought up now to actually end a person's career for stuff in the past.
it's
I
ridiculous.
think no.
Yeah.
Pedophiles, yes, they need to
Yes.
be
Oh,
canceled.
definitely. Yeah, like
Fucking
the
done.
Jeffrey
Fucking
Epstein.
done, bro.
Yeah, like the Jeffrey Epstein and shit like that. But
I just think that we'll see what's happened. I do think Shane Dawson, bro, it's time for you to retire anyway. You're 30 years
yeah,
old, bro. Stop going on
he's made a
YouTube.
lot of mistakes. But
You
yeah,
have enough
overall,
money. Yeah, he had enough money saved up.
the pedophilia, I'm all for it. Cancel it.
You
But
cancel
as
that
far
shit.
as I feel like they should cancel culture period on most other
Hmm.
stuff. Like when it's plainly like criminal, of course.
Hmm.
But when it's like blackface for 20 years ago, no,
Yeah.
no, I do not agree at all. But
I'm waiting. I'm hopefully whatever's gonna happen. I think that I think Shane's gonna lose everything. I think his channel's already been demonetized. They
oh
demonetized
man,
all three of his channels. They all of it.
that's
He's been suspended. He's not making any money, so he's screwed.
wow. Yeah, the pedophilia shit. That's something you cannot play with at all.
Hmm.
That's illegal. First of all, it's illegal. But
Illegal.
yeah, man, cancel culture is a trend.
Yeah.
I hope that someone cancels cancel culture and makes people realize that it's stupid when it's about like blackface and stuff like that. It's ridiculous. Trying to
Hmm.
ruin a person's career when they made when not even a mistake. It wasn't a
Mm-hmm.
mistake because no one cared back then. 20 years ago, 10 years ago, even
Yeah.
5 years ago. Well,
Mm-hmm.
5 years ago, they kind of cared, but not as much as now. But
Yeah.
overall, I hope cancel culture dies. So I'm hoping. But
Yeah.
we've been on this for 2 hours
Oh
now.
my god! I was like,
It's been
I'm getting a little
we
bit
got a lot
tired.
to talk about. Yeah,
It's cool, but if we have more
Good
people, it'd be more interesting. But it's cool. It's me and you. I don't mind doing this. And besides, today's the first day I'm actually doing it on my new webcam, so hopefully we'll do it.
And by the way, I have a new webcam too. But yeah, people already knows that probably. But yeah, guys,
cool.
I hope you enjoyed this. We got a lot to talk about. Hopefully next time we do a J&J podcast with John,
Triple J,
maybe Thomas, maybe another Sebastian. I'm trying to get him on too. There'll be 5 people maybe.
Fuck yeah, we get 5 people on the podcast.
Really
Yeah, if you want to do it next week too, I don't know if you want to plan on doing another podcast next week.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get all of them.
Yeah,
all
bro,
of them to join us.
Personally, I'm probably gonna try to see if I can get on. I'm gonna try to go to San Diego maybe next week on Monday, if anything. So we'll see what happens.
But yeah. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the podcast, episode 10. Shout out to Wildcat. Check out his stuff on the description always. We'll catch you in the next. Check that out, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Peace. We're out.